The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Yo, welcome to Real Figures, episode 33. My name is Omar V. Back again, baby. Man, I was just like getting up here, getting on my computer and stuff. And it's just like, man, if you don't do this like every day, or you don't do this like weekly, or stay consistent doing YouTube, it just feels weird, man. It's just like I was telling like some people I was hanging out with and stuff. I was like, I gotta do a live show later on. And it's like, what is that, you know? But yo, guys, welcome back, man. If you guys are coming back to watch the show, man, as you guys know, go over the action figure toy news of the week. So there's plenty of that. We got Marvel Legends stream. Is it the end of Marvel Legends? I don't know. It wasn't that exciting, man, but there's plenty of stuff to talk about. There's a Transformers Cybertron Con going on in Shanghai this week. So I was able to get some of that information. So yeah, we got plenty of stuff to kind of go over, man. Enough to kind of pack in a good show. I did take a break last week because, like I said, it's like a bad time right now, man. It's just like I love the holidays, I love hanging out with people, but you can't clone yourself, man. You know, can't be multiple places at once. But yo, I'm here now, so excited to kind of get into it. I'll say what's up to the chat right now. Kind of go through my hauls, and then as I'm kind of showing stuff off, let me know what you guys are picking up too in the chat, and then kind of read it out. First off, I got the Jada Toys Gaio. It just came in today. So I think this thing is already kind of in stock in a lot of places. I saw it kind of go in stock on BBTS last week. But I was just kind of holding out for Walmart or on Amazon. It's kind of usually where I've been getting them, man. So yeah, I got the Gaio in. I did order the whole wave, but only Gaio and Cammy came in, man. And Cammy's just freaking flawless, bro. She's so good. So yeah, I was excited to get those, and I think DJ's coming in tomorrow. And then shit, man, I got this big ass. So crazy that we're getting this from a toy company, man. I got the Batman Forever Batmobile. This thing is freaking crazy, bro. I was just kind of looking at it, and I'm like, dude, even if it's like accurate for 7-inch scale, this is still a big ass car. You know, it's just like I remember like the critique to the Tumblr was like, where the hell would he park that thing? Dude, where the hell would you park something like this big? It does kind of come with like a light up feature. It's kind of green, like in the middle. You can't really tell. Then it has like this sound feature, pretty annoying. But if you press it twice, it's kind of green in the middle, but on the sides, like on the fins, like towards the end, it is a little bit more blue. But I don't know, man. I'm just like, how do you fuck that up? Probably leave that on for the show. It's just like, dude, they could have just kind of like, I don't know, like just gotten a bluer bulb, I guess. And then I did get the Joy Toy TMNT stuff, and I haven't unboxed them yet, man. I've just kind of had them sitting up here on my desk and stuff. So yeah, I probably gotta get into those, but they do look pretty awesome. I was just kind of look at them right before the show. It's like, man, these things are so tiny, but they look awesome. I got my boy Mikey here, and then actually even just got them out of the shipper, man. But I was surprised at just how small they are, but they look cool, especially for like turtles. As like I said, even these being like at 1/18th, they still kind of can fudge in with like your 1/12 stuff if you're like really kind of just, you know, dictated by scale a lot of the times. They're just tiny. They're turtles, bro. And then that's all the stuff I got in this last couple of weeks. Like I say all the time, let me know what you guys are picking up. Just kind of drop information in the chat, like as far as like stuff that you're liking, or if you don't really like some stuff. I also got this freaking, now that you mentioned, I got this freaking light post, and it came with a Batman. So it's just like I was kind of fucking around with this Batman right before the show. It's just like, man, the things about McFarlane, it's just like I have the Mayfix to this, and it's just like I don't know why I bought this. I think it was just $17 on Best Buy, and I was just like, you know what? That fucking light post is just so goddamn cool. And I was just like, man, right now I just got the Batman out of the fucking blister, and I was just kind of like, that's why I like domestics and stuff. You could just like fuck around with them, and it's just like I would never do that to like an import figure. It's just like no fucking way, no fucking how. That's just gonna break instantly. And it does have like this unmasked Bruce head sculpt. So got the old man Bruce kind of busted up, so it's pretty cool. Sorry about my fingernails. You're gonna be like, this guy don't cut his fingernails. But yeah, guys, like I said, we do got a lot of toy news to get into, man. Kind of off for the next few days, so I'm chilling, bro. I'm having a good time. But yo, I'll say what's up to the chat, and then we'll get into like the toy news and stuff, man. First off, we got Darth G's in the house. Darth, what up, man? What's good with you, bro? He says graveyard shift, the graveyard shift boy. Aiden Skates in the house. He says, yo, what up, Eight? Welcome back, bro. Ghost Tab is in the building. He says, what up? I still get a kick out of Ghost Tab's avatar, man. That shit is just so funny to me. Yo, good evening, folks. Panthero's back in the building. Yo, Panthero, long time no see, man. It's good to see you. KJ's in the house. Is sup, Omar V? Sup, peeps? Yo, KJ, what up, man? The Microwave King, my boy KJ. I hope Hasbro loses the Marvel license. Darth, man. I don't know. Would that be a good thing or would that be a bad thing? We gotta wait and see. Andy's in the house. He says, yo, real figs, baby. Yo, what up, Andy's? Welcome back, bro. Be weird. He says, what up? Parking the 50 woman in the 1950 woman? What up? Park that in the 50 woman? I must have read that wrong. I gotta reread that later on. Dude, sometimes when you're like reading a live stream, you can't even fucking read English, bro. You're like, what? What does this say? What up? What does that mean? Yo, AZ, what up, man? He's like, yo, man, AZ, I haven't seen you. And the minute I get some TMNT in my hall, he's in the house, bro. What up, AZ? That's the TMNT king. What up, my fellow nerds? Will Flow's in the building. Yo, Will, what up, man? He says, what up, Omar? My cup is raised to my bro. Let's fucking go. Yo, B, man. Shout out to you, bro. Man, I haven't drank in over a fucking year, bro. I haven't drank any alcohol, so I only got a LaCroix, bro. You guys are like, this guy drinks LaCroix. What a loser. Bro. Oh, 50-foot woman, bro. Oh, right on. Bro. Look at this light post. I think it's so awesome. Look how big it is and long. Oh, man. B-Weird, you're a funny guy, bro. Dig's Face is in the house. He says, yo, what up? Just opened AWOC Gladiator Mongrel. Oh, right on, man. Dude, I saw that the Sparrow Toys guys actually have like a new line and stuff. I only kind of came across that today, but I do got to put myself up on that because it looked pretty interesting. It was like a samurai line, huh? But yeah, we'll get into some of that stuff. But yeah, like I was saying at the beginning of the show, there's a lot of kind of toy news to kind of go through. There's like 2 weeks worth of stuff. I didn't get everything because it's just like, man, if you're not keeping track of this stuff, like, goddamn, dude, toy companies are like fucking relentless, bro. It's just like during Thanksgiving, they're like showing off stuff. After Thanksgiving, the holiday season is around the corner, so they want to show stuff off. Some of this shit doesn't come out for fucking a whole year, dude. It's just like, bro, can you guys just chill for a bit? But like I said, it is a hobby, it's kind of enjoy some of this stuff and yeah, it just kind of generates excitement and stuff, so I understand that, completely understand it, but sometimes I just want to fucking break, man. You know what I mean? But we'll get into it, man. So let's start off with SH Figuarts, man. We did take a look at this figure about 2 weeks ago in my last episode. It was Marshall D. Teach, captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. So we got this One Piece villain, man. Probably the One Piece villain if you really kind of look at the grand scheme of things. Every time you're kind of introducing like new arcs, or you kind of like, Luffy and his crew, they kind of run into like, I guess you could say more big bads, but the story is just so complex. This guy at the beginning of like the kind of the series and kind of throughout like the first few episodes and stuff, he's kind of just like handling things in the background. You don't really see his character too much, but like I said, this guy just rise to power is pretty crazy. He kind of just climbs up really fast, because he's just such a scumbag. You know what I mean? So yeah, him being like the big bad in the series is pretty awesome. This figure though is $176 though on import sites, man. I wouldn't recommend getting it like on BBTS because I think it's gonna run up to you like over $200, closer to 220. But like I said, it's just like these characters are so large. Just kind of looking at it like right here, you don't really get like to appreciate like the size of this figure. I think you could just kind of tell by it having to use a stand. Like obviously this thing is going to be pretty top heavy, but yeah, he's a big character. And I think that's the one thing that people thought that Bandai was never going to be able to do was like One Piece characters, because they're just so like their proportions are just so large for some of these characters. So accuracy might not be that close. I mean that accurate, but it is pretty close. Like they've already done a few of the other characters that are like larger scale. And you could kind of fudge it. It's damn near close enough where you won't even really be able to tell the difference, because a lot of the times when you see them in panels, they're not like right next to each other. So you got to play with proportions, perspective, baby, like my boy Todd says. So yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. I didn't think it was gonna be at 176, but man, that's pretty pricey. I'm gonna see what's up with it, man, because like I said, he is one of the like I said, he is like the main villain, but like in this outfit right here, he is one of the four emperors. So it would kind of be cool to kind of get a display with all the emperors and stuff. Like I said, when they drop that red hair Shanks, I'm copping him. White beard, he's gonna be an instant cop. So I would definitely have to get Blackbeard here. And then it is going to come with the extra faceplate for this Gear 5 Luffy. So they're continuing to do this DLC stuff, which I'm not the biggest fan of, honestly. Like, especially for characters that I'm not going to get. Aside a lot in the Dragon Ball line. I think that's when they first started to kind of drop that. I remember during like the super stuff, that Super Gohan, they started just like that Ultimate Gohan. It was just such a good figure already. $35, but man, it's just all the scattered parts throughout the rest of the releases. It just kind of kept me from getting that ultimate Gohan. So I don't know. It's just a different approach from Bandai. Like I said, sometimes when you see companies like Max Factory, they'll do like a DX version. So it's like a deluxe. It gives you like a shit ton of more accessories. I wish they would think of something like that, to give you kind of a few more of the faceplates, characters that you want, because there might be somebody that can't swing this price tag. You know what I mean? Like myself included. I'm looking at it like, damn, that's kind of expensive. But for a faceplate that I could have just got when I bought this figure, it's kind of a shitty feeling. I think we could all agree, you know what I mean? But there are some people that are all in all the time. So I don't know. Who's to say, you know what I mean? My man, Mr. Ortega's in the house. I know this guy ain't complaining. He loves One Piece. He says the good stuff. Mr. Ortega, man, you funny, bro. Blackbeard, that's a big boy. Gonna wait for reviews on this guy. Yeah, man. Like I said, when we saw the Kaido get revealed, the Beast Kaido, man, I could just looking at that figure, I knew there was gonna be a lot of problems. And go watch Anthony's Customs. He doesn't hold back at all. Obviously, if you guys have ever seen a video from him, but man, he went in on that figure. And I would have hated to have paid $200 for that thing, because it's not good at that point. And sometimes, like I said, when you see larger characters, and we're gonna talk about one right here pretty soon. When you see like large characters, sometimes it's like, yeah, we all want action figures and stuff, but man, especially if you do toy photography, sometimes it might just be better to just get like a huge static piece, like a statue, and kind of use that as like almost like a diode type of thing. I've recently seen, not recently, but the guy that like comes to mind all the time is Mr. Lee. He's always buying those like Ichiban Kujis or those pop-up parades of like different characters that are just so large, and then he poses like an action figure, like fighting that shit, and it's perfect. And I remember seeing that a lot of the times with like I don't know if you guys have ever remembered like during the Cell Saga, there's like a Ichiban Kuji, or there's like a statue right now with like that Cell where he's just about to explode. That's sick. Like that's so awesome. You buy that, take like a picture of like Goku about to do the instant transmission, and that's awesome. It's just like a sick ass accessory. Yeah, sometimes they're like $50, but I think right now they got like a Shenron. I'm not the biggest fan of like the shape of it, but man, that SH Figuarts Shenron is fucking dope as fuck. But a huge statue of Shenron, like, man, that would just be so much better, I would think. But yeah, with this character, I think he's still small enough where it's like, yeah, you could pack articulation and you're gonna get a dope ass figure. So I don't know. Gotta wait and see if we go in for this. But yeah, like my man B Real saying, I'll be getting this beefy ass motherfucker. Yeah, I think he's a big ass dude, man. So it'd be worth the price tag. Got two of those Action Force Praetorians, pretty damn good figures. Oh, my man, 8. Shit, I gotta track those down, man. They're not on his site. I wanted to get some for Black Friday, but I wasn't able to. This was a big boy, my man. Darth, yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta get those goddamn fucking Praetorians. Johnny number 5 in the house. He says, "Sup, dudes? Yo, Johnny, what up, man? Welcome to the show. Just starting, so didn't miss too much. You missed the good stuff, according to freaking Ortega. He says the good stuff. But next up, we got SH Figuarts, Hunter. We got Gone Freaks, my boy Gone Freaks, and his homie Killua. I forget the name of these guys, man. But man, when I saw this week, it's like some of the time I just kick myself because I'm like, I'm so fucking dumb. If I just watch an anime when it first gets recommended to me, I'd be all caught up. But it's just like it just doesn't happen that way sometimes, man. But I remember like a few years ago, I remember one of my nephews was really into this shit. And I said, "You're a loser. Just watch Naruto, and you're gonna get the best shonen ever." You know what I mean? This is lame. This is wannabe Naruto. Like, just not even know anything about it, but just being so dismissive of it. I've actually kind of seen a few of the episodes just kind of here and there. Especially like the first arc. I think this dude was like trying to get like his like it's called like a hunter license and stuff. And it's just like I don't know, it's just super campy as far as when it comes to shonen, but it's good. Like it's pretty good, and I can understand why like somebody that's kind of new to anime, because I don't think my nephew even watched too much of the anime up to that point. But like Netflix is good to just have like a lot of this like shonen stuff, anime stuff. And I remember he was really up on this stuff, so I got to catch like a few of the episodes. And then like some of the episodes where he kind of meets his homeboy right here, Killua. I think that's his name, and he meets like two other friends, but I obviously they're probably gonna show those figures off later on. But yeah, I don't know too much about it. Like I don't even know his power set. But I just remember like hearing about this anime. People kind of just describe this shit as like really dark. It's like, oh, it gets dark, and it's just like, I mean, all kind of animes kind of have its like dark side and stuff. Like or like characters have like darker. I gotta know. I don't want kind of like secrets or anything, but like a darker side type of thing. And I remember hearing about that because even like Naruto, he has like a not like a secret, but it's like it gets a little bit dark sometimes. And I think that just makes for good storytelling. So it definitely kind of attracts people and locks people in when you get like deeper kind of characters like that. But overall, I think this figure looks fucking fun as fuck. And especially if you've even bought like any of the like recent SH Figuarts stuff, they're giving you literally every shonen character, man. So this would be like another one to just kind of put right there next to your Goku, your Luffy, your Naruto, your Bleach characters. Like all the stuff that they've been doing in this like last few years, it's just like they're giving you the best versions of a lot of these characters, and it's just kind of cool to kind of fill out a shelf, like My Hero Academia stuff recently that got shown off. And they're gonna make everything. If there's an anime, like I said, there's an anime you like odds are these guys are gonna make a figure of it. The face plates are freaking on point, and just look at him. He just looks like a fun character. So I can kind of see why kids would get like, attracted or intrigued into watching this show, because it just looks kind of campy and kind of easy to kind of get into. And I do remember that when I watched it, it kind of just reminded me of like just like an old school type of cartoon. It was pretty simple, kind of reminded me of like Yu-Gi-Oh almost at first, just like the style of animation. And I think this is actually the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, if I can remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure on that, but man, that's a great anime, guys. If you guys have ever watched that back in the day, super fucking dope. I remember when it came out on Toonami. Man, I don't remember hearing about any other kind of animes that were from that same creator. I forget his name until like I think this came out like in 2000. I don't know, I want to say like 10 or something like that. I remember hearing something about that guy making another anime, and I think it was this. But yeah, I do got to go back and watch it because, like I said, the figures look pretty dope. And then it's his homeboy right here, and this dude's pretty awesome too. He's kind of like when you're introduced to him, as his like family's like a group of assassins and shit, and this dude wants to like murk them all. So it's kind of like a darker character, I guess, right off the jump. Pretty cool stuff. I don't know. I gotta like for sure kind of brush myself up on it and kind of go in and watch it. Cause like I said, if I would have just watched some of this stuff as it came out or as I was getting it recommended to me, I wouldn't have to go back and watch this stuff. But overall, I think the figures themselves look fun as fuck. They just look like these like smaller bodies, like little kid characters, power sets, look pretty cool. And obviously Bandai's gonna pack in that articulation. Like even look at this guy. This dude looks like he can cross his arms fucking easy as hell with those butterfly joints. And then yeah, his like power set. I didn't get to see where they get like use any of their powers. Like I said, I only remember like a few of the early episodes where they were just trying to get like their licenses and stuff. But like I said, as soon as you watch it, you're introduced to like the world of it, and it did sound interesting. I just don't know why I never went back to go I guess just watch the rest of it. I just wasn't into it that much. But overall, they look cool. Anybody going in on these except for my man Ortega? I know he's getting them. He says, "I'm getting these." It starts slow. Yeah, it's slow, but it's like world building instantly. Like when they start talking about like the hunters and stuff in the world, it's just like, man, they got access to every country, all the resources in the world. And then they're all after it for different reasons. Like some are after it for the money and stuff. it's interesting, but like I said, I don't know why I didn't go fully into it and stuff. Yo, I never watched or read anything Hunter x Hunter, my man Liquid. Yeah, I haven't either. Like I said, I've only watched like can't even call them 5 episodes. Maybe it was just five that I watched. And then that was just that, yeah, just because of my little nephew and stuff. But yeah, I gotta give it a shot. And like I said, it's just kind of my stupid ass being dismissive of a little kid. Like, you don't know anything about anime. Let me tell you about Naruto. Let me tell you about Dragon Ball. Like, nah, they don't want to hear that shit. They want their stuff. They want to get introduced to like I guess their cartoons, their shows and stuff. And like I said, yeah, this shit being on Netflix or Crunchyroll and stuff and all that stuff. Like, kids nowadays, they watch shit on iPads and they digest stuff fast as fuck, man. When like back in the day, it's like you had to have watch this if you had like Cartoon Network, Toonami, you had to be there at a certain time. Shout out to the kids that didn't have like cable and stuff. Like I remember my brother and me, we didn't have cable. We would catch like some anime sometimes, like on Spanish TV. It would be like on Telemundo, and they would have that shit dubbed in Spanish and shit, and it would just be cool story. You could pick it up pretty easy, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta see if I'll watch some of this anime before I pre-order anything. But overall, I think the figures look pretty awesome. And like I said, it is kind of cool that the Bandai's giving people an opportunity of these fans of these shonen characters to just go in on them. My man Rojo 54, he says go. Yeah, that boy going freaks. I like his name. Gone or going freaks. I just want to I just want Gunna to have his fishing rod and Killua to have his skateboard. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, right? This dude did have a skateboard, and I was just like, wait, what the fuck? That's why I thought this may be from a later look, because I was like, yeah, that's what I remember. He had a skateboard, and yeah, my man Gone, he had a fucking fishing rod. That, yeah, it sucks that they don't have it. But like I said, I didn't get the prices on these, but I don't think these were $35. I think they were like around that $50 price point. But man, these guys are just doing DLC with all their fucking characters. So I think they know if it's like a popular main character, they're gonna stick those accessories in, like, I guess other releases of him, maybe other releases of other characters. Cause yeah, I'm pretty sure like after you do buy the main two or the main one, a lot of people are out after that. So you have to kind of pull them back in somehow, you know? So I don't know. Pretty shitty tactic, but it works. It's pretty smart, can't lie. So yeah, we'll see what's up with these when they come out. But yeah, they don't stop there, man. Because speaking of Naruto, they got into showing my girl Hinata Hyuga, man. And yo, she's not the fucking coolest character. She's pretty dope, but like more so her like clan is pretty fucking awesome. Like one of her relatives, Neji, her cousin, I think it was, yeah, her cousin. Like, man, he's fucking badass, you know. And I really like them when they're in their like little kid forms, like the first arcs of Naruto, they're like aged down. And they're just so much better, you know. So when you introduce her a character, she's getting fucking like her ass beat by her cousin. He's just kicking her ass. So yeah, she's kind of really like timid and stuff. So you kind of get to know her character just in that aspect. Like Naruto kind of speaks up for her, and she fucking, he charms her up and stuff, so she's all swoon all the time. And then she Shippuden, she gets, obviously they all get a little bit stronger because they get older and stuff. But yeah, she's a pretty cool character to kind of continue this line right here. I don't know, it kind of feels like this line lost a little bit of steam. They've released some of the cooler characters, but they still got a long way to go. And I don't know, I just wish they would have just focused on one of the versions. I wish they would have given us like the little kid versions first and then gone into the Shippuden, given us the older versions. It just seemed like they kind of start like backwards sometimes. They did that with the One Piece line where they started off with like the latest arc of Luffy. Well, not the latest, but like closer to the end or the current arc. And then they go back and give you the original look, and it's just like piece of shit. um and like I said, I like them when they look aged down, because they're just, I don't know, it just had more charm to the whole anime, and all the characters to me looked better. So I don't know, I'm probably passing up on this one. But yeah, like I said, the people that are all in for these lines, like it's pretty impressive. The Bandai is giving you like full rosters on them. But man, it just seems some of the times, like, since they're doing everything, it's just gonna take a long time to get to stuff. And I don't know, it's kind of annoying, because what if they don't get this stuff? Like, I don't know. I don't see a lot of people going in to pre-order this unless you're like almost like a hardcore Naruto fan. I think just a casual person that's like wants to buy something online right now. I don't think they're running a pre-order homegirl right here. You know what I mean? It's just like this is only for Naruto fans. Like this isn't just. It's a cool ninja body, like a chick body, but there's so much stuff out there right now. Like I don't know. I can't imagine there's like a huge production run on this character right here. So get it if you want it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I wish they would get like or focus more on one of the versions of the characters because yeah, I don't know. This is the types of figures that if they don't get pre-order heavy, does the line kind of die off before we get anything cool? That sucks. It sucks kind of thinking that, and it sucks even more feeling that you have to buy something to continue a line or help a company continue a line. It's just like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? So that's why some of the times I just buy a couple of the main characters, the ones that are my favorites, and then I'm out. You guys hang in there. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this thing gets pre-ordered pretty heavy. My man Tyler L is in the house. He says, "Hello, guys. Hey, what up, Ty?" So yeah, we'll see, man. My man Darth, he says, "I hope SH gets Hajime no Ippo." Yeah, I know Storm got it. So yeah, we'll see. It's that boxing anime. Nah, I don't want to hear you ain't seen Solo Leveling, Omar. My man B. No, that's another one, bro. Man, like I said, I gotta get into some of these recommendations, man, because it just seems like it's just never ending catalog of fucking anime to watch. That's the one annoying thing I hate about anime. It's like, God damn, where do you guys find the time to watch all this stuff? Whenever people tell me like, oh, you gotta watch this shit, and I'm like, all right, let me go give it a shot. 30 something episodes, fuck all that. And then there's some that are like in the hundreds. I'm like, whoa, no way. So I think you gotta just watch it as it comes out. I know right now that popular one, Dan to Dan. We're gonna take a look at some figures right now of that stuff. Pretty freaking out there as far as storytelling and stuff, but the animation is fucking awesome. And then yeah, some of the illustrations, some of the stuff happening, that's just pretty wild, man. So and then yeah, we're getting more DLC with this character. So like I said, Bandai's gonna continue to do that. And then next up, we got another freaking anime. This one I'm not really too familiar with, but kind of read a little bit of the synopsis on this shit. I believe this character is called Jin Tama. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, or I don't know if that's the name of the series. Is it Jin Tama or Jin Toki? It's one or the other. But yeah, this is another one. Like I said, it's fairly new anime from what I understood. And then yeah, they're already kind of putting a figure out of it. So man, Bandai is just like I said, they're gonna continue to Bandai. And yeah, like this right here, not having like a soft goods robe, I can kind of understand it because I don't really know shit about this character. I don't think too many people do. It kind of reminded me of, just based off of what I read, was like kind of sounded like Rurouni Kenshin meets fucking some kind of alien, some kind of fucking space type of shit. So I don't know. Sounded kind of interesting. But man, when it comes to anime, it's just, I don't know. I feel like you got to do a lot more to pull people in. But then there is some people that just enjoy all of it. As the newer shit comes out, they watch it, and then word of mouth gets around. Like, hey, you got to go catch this shit or check this out. So I don't know. This will probably be one that in a couple of years somebody tells me, "Did you watch Gintama?" And I'm gonna be like, this is the face I'm gonna make. No, I did not. But man, if you guys say so, I might have to check it out one of these days. So I don't know. But let me know, guys. Are you guys going in for some of this stuff as you guys kind of see it going up? Because I know for sure, like the popular stuff, people obviously are going in for it. But some of the times when I see this stuff, I'm like, man, am I missing out? Should I jump on this? Like I said, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I should just watch it as I get recommended. But I don't know. My man fighting code names. He says, fellas, no time for anime. For real, bro. Like I said, I love it. I love like a good story. And like I said, man, people that have never watched too many animes, man, there's some of the most crazy storytelling in there. When you compare it to like stuff being made out here, like in the West, it's like, man, you can't really compare this stuff, because this is just super fucking out there, and they hold no punches. They don't have any kind of like politically correctness or anything like that. It's just it's some crazy shit going on. But I don't know. This, like I said, probably wait for a couple of recommendations on this one, man. Because yeah, I don't think my man Ortega, he would know what's up with it. He says Jin Tama is random. Okay, so it's a fuck no, we're not getting this shit. But like I said, at the pace that these motherfuckers put stuff out, it is pretty impressive. So I wouldn't be surprised if they put out a few more characters of this anime, and maybe it does pick up steam, man. Maybe there is some people into it. Diesel Fit Gintama actually came out in like mid 2000s, so it's already finished. It's a fairly popular story and mostly a comedy. Oh shit! There you fucking go, putting us up on some fucking knowledge, my man. Diesel Fit. Damn, I had no idea. See, shit. As far as I know, this was fucking brand new. But hey, maybe that's pretty cool then. You know that these guys are making this shit, going back for it. Maybe it's just trying to touch all bases and make sure they make everything. But I don't know. I've never heard of it at all. And like I said, sometimes with these character designs, it's just like this shit kind of looks like a character that I might have seen before. It's not like the most original looking character, but yeah, for as far as I know, I had never seen this guy before. You know, not to say it's a bad design. It looks pretty fucking cool, especially when he has his kind of arm, like just kind of like laying like that or resting like that. It looks pretty cool. And then I guess the engineering to that, you know, because right here it has, I guess you could just kind of port his arm in there, right there, or just kind of have it hanging in that inside. That's pretty interesting, you know, without having to do soft goods or anything like that. That's pretty cool. Because I know with the fucking the Itachi, the SH Figure Arts that just came out, he had that soft goods robe and he has like that same kind of pose where he just has his arm like hanging like that. But you had to kind of, that's what was annoying about that figure. Because when I took the arm out to kind of hang it in there, because I like that pose, like the sleeve is like all stiff, like hanging out or flapped out. Hey yo, pause. but so it's just, it doesn't kind of lay down like, you know, like regular cloth would. So it was kind of annoying. I was like, man, this is kind of annoying. It is soft goods, but it's not working like it's supposed to, you know. So I don't know. We'll see what's up with this. Like I said, there's people that are just buying all this stuff, and you know, I'm definitely gonna see this on a few accounts on Instagram that I follow. I know them dudes are hardcore buying anime figs. My man B Rivera, I agree, Miss Ortega. I dig Dan to Dan, but passing on the figs. Oh, come on, you guys. Did I miss the Cobra talk I watched as a kid? Not yet, Ghost Tab. Not fucking yet, man. And then next up, like I said, man, the anime doesn't fucking stop there. Next up, we got Kyoto with another reveal for the My Hero Academia line. Here we got Himiko Toga. So another character from that series. Another character that I still haven't caught up to. I've only, like I said, I only started watching this shit this year. I had watched it in the past, but I just didn't get into it. So I kind of gave it another shot this year, but it already kind of, I lost a little bit of interest on it. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just, it's something about it. Like I said, it's just I like kind of like the character designs. I like some of the story that I've kind of grasped, but it just not not getting my attention. I'm like, when does this shit get good, guys? When does it get good? People are like, you got to get to season 2, season 3. Fuck you guys. Like, come on, man. Like I said, some of this shit gets good right off the jump. Does this shit get good? Like, I'm looking at this character, I'm like, all right, what season is she in? Because she looks pretty damn cool. She looks pretty cool, man. Like, just character design wise, I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty interesting. You know, I wonder what her power set is. When I was looking at the figure, I was like, man, since I'm not fully caught up, I'm like, they all have cool power sets. They all have like these like hero traits and stuff. So I don't know. Is this one you guys are in for? Because like I said, now that Bandai is making everything, the way they crank stuff out, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of lap Kyoto as far as releases go. Because I think they've gone pretty deep, though, right? They've dropped at least, I want to say about over 6 figures, maybe like eight or so, maybe more. I'm not even 100% sure on it because I haven't really kept track. My man Ortega says mid. Fucking Ortega is going in. Darcy says, my man Johnny says, damn, these fell off. Damn, not feeling it, huh? Shit, man. Did they fall off, or did the anime fall off, or did these figures, like this figure line, drop off? I'm shocked people are buying My Hero Academia figures. Show is over, so I thought the hype would be pretty low. I mean, then you got people like me going back to watch some of this old ass shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, the way the action figure game is now, you can make shit from fucking any fucking era and it'll fucking sell. And we have a fucking problem, guys. We have an addiction. You know, open my LaCroix up. I'm getting parched, bro. But like I said, man, so nobody's going in for this figure, huh? That's kind of crazy. I thought this would have been a hot pre-order for you guys, man. Not even for the jar, fellas. Come on. Like I said, I always gotta mute myself when I drink. It sounds disgusting on the mic. It says, "Sup with those knees? What's up with them?" Oh man, dude, those are like the best looking Kyoto knees I've seen ever, Johnny. What are you talking about? the one time the Yamaguchi did a knee critique on the knees, my boy Johnny's going in. He says, "Sup with those knees? What those knees do, girl?" Gav is amazing from episode 1. I'm in episode 14 and all of them have aces. What the fuck are you talking about? I just need Mirko and maybe a jar, and that's all. Yeah. I know that character. I know who she is. Know nothing about this, but the figure looks cool to me. Yeah, I think so too, bro. Like I said, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know what a good action figure looks like, but she looks pretty cool. You know, I don't think I'll go in for the pre-order myself, but like I said, character design wise, this doesn't look bad. And I don't know, maybe this is a character Bandai just doesn't make, guys, right? Would that be a possibility? Like maybe this is just like the way to get her. Cause shit, I don't know. But like I said, there's so many fucking arcs, their character designs to change. It's just annoying, you know? I don't know. But what the fuck do I know? I haven't watched any of it. The tongue sticking face is gonna be modded day 1. Yeah, there's definitely playability factor going on here with these faceplates. I'll give you that. They can do better. Everyone else's. I did just show off a McFarlane in my haul, man. I want to say everyone else's, not fully. And we are gonna look at the Marvel Legends. So I wouldn't take this to the bank, Johnny. I wouldn't take this to the bank. Never trust a girl with fangs. Hey, good advice. Good advice, but man, she got extra mouth. Hey yo. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. It has gone up for pre-order. This thing was pretty priced up on BBTS, so I think on import sites it was probably like closer to $90. Is that right? Because I saw this shit on BBTS and it was like 110. So I'm imagining maybe like 80, 90 on HLJ. That's fucking expensive though. But like I said, maybe it's the only way you get this character. You know. And then right before the show, Kyoto did put up on their social media this Mazinger Z. So pretty fucking awesome. Man, I've always wanted one of these fucking things, but I want one of those fucking like huge ass fucking big robot types, man. I forgot the last one that came out. I think it was like the DX Solo Chogokin one. That thing was like fucking like $500-$600 or some shit like that. But man, shout out to Rob Post. I know I was watching one of his streams and he said that he had like was out there like in Hong Kong or Japan or something. And he went to like one of the toy stores in Japan. He like came back with it. He said he got a great deal on that shit, man. But yeah, that thing is, man, it just looks so awesome. Just like it's like super retro robot style, like classic design. But this is just gonna be a fun figure. Just obviously, just you're gonna know this is gonna pose like a motherfucker. It being a Yamaguchi. And then yeah, I don't know. Obviously, scale is out the window when it comes to this shit. But just action figure wise, I think this shit looks awesome. It's probably gonna be dope as fuck. So probably going in for this, but no other information now. Like I said, it got shown out right before the show, so gonna have to track back that one. Man, Johnny, he says, "Where's Froppy? Fuck this bitch." Fucking Johnny. Josh Patterson, you know what would be dope? An Onslaught HasLab. Hey, man, there's different. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do HasLabs anymore, but I do like that whole new model they got going on, where it's just open pre-order, no money down. Sign me up. Obi-Wan, he says, this MZ looks rad. Yeah, the Mazinger, yeah, shit looks awesome. Like I said, it's not gonna be obviously in scale, but man, who cares? It's gonna be a dope ass fucking robot, fucking action figure, But man, yeah, one of these days I am gonna buy like one of those huge ass ones. Like hopefully there's a company making one at the time. Because yeah, this is one thing I definitely want to have in my collection. Just looks so dope. Ghost Services. I have Rebeltech Gurren Lagann, Guy King and Gurren Lagann, and they're like 4.5 inches. Keep the prices of Mazinger Z at 40 USD, and we Gucci. $40. $40 for what? The damn head sculpt. He looks dope, my man. Liquid, yeah, he looks fucking awesome. Like I said, this is action figure crack right here. I'm getting that shit. It's not action figure overdose. It's action figure crack, man. But next up, we got Exodia from Toys Easy. Now, this is a figure that's been getting shown off on social media for last few months. Been getting teased out. Not really a lot of information on this company, but finally went up for pre-order. This thing is 20 fucking inches tall, man. And look, dude, it's a fucking chick magnet, guys. You buy this, I didn't even care about the price. This thing is a fucking chick magnet, man. It pays for itself. It pays you in beautiful Asian women. Oh man, this is awesome, bro. It's like as soon as I saw this picture, I just remember that Simpsons where it's just like they're signing up to try to win that truck, and it's just like, "Do you come with the car?" And then the chick's like, "Oh, you." It's just like, "Do you come with the Exodia?" But man, I saw this go up on BTS, $300. Ah, man, that's pretty pricey, man. I was like, it looks cool, but it's something about it where I was looking at it, I'm like, man, why does it look so realistic? You know, it looks just like very stylized in a way where it's not how I remember it in the cartoon, but it does look awesome, man. And obviously stylized out the window. It's a chick magnet. Who cares what it looks like, right? But going back to it, like, I don't know, it looks pretty cool, but at $300, man, 20 inches, that might be worth it, man. I'd get a little bit nervous about pre-ordering something like this because, like I said, I don't know shit about no Toys Easy. I know Exodia. I know he's badass, but man, that's a big ass figure. There's a lot of problems that could be had with this thing, you know. Like obviously we saw the goddamn HasLab Sentinel. What the hell was that, you know? Fucking knees, like horrible. So I don't know. I would imagine these guys know what they're doing as opposed to Hasbro. But like I said, I've had to wait for a review on something like this, man. Because yeah, it looks pretty awesome. But like I was saying, since it's so stylized, I don't know. I think I like that figurized Bandai model kit more. This one right here. It just looks exactly like the cartoon. Now this isn't gonna be 20 inches tall, but it's also not gonna be $300. So this is already available on BBTS. Now it's in stock right now. Believe this is like closer to like 9 inches tall, so it's still a large piece. But it is a model kit, so you do have to kind of piece this thing together. But just design wise, I wish a company made something this 20 inches tall because, like I said, it ain't no chick magnet, but accuracy looks a little bit better to me. And then also, along with this, there is just a pop-up parade. And like this is what I was saying. Somebody that might just do toy photography, it's just like, man, you get this shit in the background, finding your blue eyes white dragon SH mouse sharks. There you fucking go. You don't need to buy no Exodia for $300, you know? It's not gonna get you no fucking beautiful Asian wife, but it's still pretty goddamn cool, you know. So I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, you got to pick and choose. But just look at the stylization on this one. I feel like this one's a little bit too clean and smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. And then this one right here, this one just has like all the detail. It just looks a little bit better to me. And then I've seen this thing getting like posed around. It moves really well, but obviously, like it being a model kit, I don't know. I wouldn't be so fucking careless with it. You know, it looks pretty dope. So I don't know, man. It's definitely an Exodia for people that are looking for one. And if I was you guys, you know which one I'd get. Wink, wink. Do you come with the Exodia? But along with these, this is not the only one that's actually popped up because this one it being available, this is actually up on pre-order right now as this pop-up parade. And then these are popping up, I think, at Target or at Walmart. So we got like this new Yu-Gi-Oh line. I don't even know who the hell makes this UCC or what I don't even know what that is. But they do have like an Exodia in there. I don't know how big this thing is or the price on it. But then they also showed off a Blue Eyes White Dragon and then the 3 Egyptian god cards. So we got Obelisk, the Tormentor on the left, Slifer, the Sky Dragon. I always remember this shit when he was summoning these motherfuckers, and the Winged Dragon of Ra. That's pretty cool, you know. Like I know when SH Martial Arts makes these, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make these. Yeah, these things are gonna be over $100 a pop. So it's a good way to kind of just get them if you're in the market for stuff like this. You know, stuff that maybe you watched Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, like myself. You had a proper childhood, but yeah, I don't know. If I see these and they're not, overpriced, I might cop them. I like some stuff like this. You know, it's not breaking the bank, and it kind of fills the slot as far as a action figure line goes. Like I said, I love that goddamn Jazzwares Select line. $20 Pokemon toys, like man, that's awesome. I fucked up, dude. I gotta track that Moltres down. That shit is like almost $100, man. That legendary bird. Fucking hell, dude. I'm like, man, I'm stupid for sleeping on that shit, man. I'm like, dude, that shit was like clearance at $15. I don't know. I like what Jazzers is doing over there, but this company, I don't know too much about it. They don't look as good as far as that Pokemon Select line, and even that stuff, it's $20. It's not the greatest quality, but they do put together a solid Pokemon figure. So I don't know. Hopefully these are good for the Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there. And like I said, you had a proper childhood. You grew up with this. You know what I'm saying? What's the chat saying? You guys in for a Yu-Gi-Oh? Because like I said, man, you know the one to get. You know the right one to buy. You know the correct one. You know what the right answer is here, guys. It's like, oh man, this is a fucking chick magnet, dude. $300, guys. Come on. Come on, you can't beat that. There's no fucking car in the world that's gonna guarantee you that. You just gotta buy an Exodia. And he's getting the kick. Marketing genius. Yeah, I think so. I mean, look at her. She looks happy. The Exodia looks happy. And you know you're gonna be happy. What if it's just total shit? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like it, but scary. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks pretty fucking cool, but dude, I'm not even looking at the figure. I mean, just look at the freaking thing it comes with, bro. Yeah, it looks cool, man. Like I said, it's stylized, but it looks cool, and the size on this motherfucker, man. Hey, yo, pause. Like that's a good size, big size on them. Exodia and Yu-Gi-Oh is more realistic than the girl being 5 feet next to that statue. Yeah, that's so true, man. I don't know, bro. Come on, man. A guy can hope, man. So what up? Telling me is Exodia gonna drop some chones? Yup, that's exactly what's gonna happen, bro. As soon as you buy this, it's gonna be a knock on your door. It's gonna be a mail order bride. Oh man, I saw that Exodia today at Target. That place was a mess. Oh, was it? How much was that shit, man? I don't know. Like I said, when you see this figure rise, this shit looks fucking good, dude. Like this looks fucking like a proper Exodia. So I'm like, I gotta wait to see when they do their SH Monster Ice. But man, that's just gonna be tiny, bro. That's just gonna be like 6 inches at the most. That ain't it, dog. And you know it's not gonna come with the best accessory of them all. So I don't know. It's just like maybe the model kit is the one to get. Because like I said, this pop-up parade is good for like size if you just want it just kind of posed out like this. And then these, I don't know, it just doesn't look, it looks very stiff. Hey yo, pause. Hey yo, pause. So I don't know. And then obviously the mail order bride one's fucking $300. So they all got their pros, they all got their cons. I think this one just got a lot of pros though. Hey yo, I have that Kotobukiya obelisk statue. I hope they reuse them so I can buy the rest. Yeah, see, yeah, they did do obelisk, and I think they're doing a figure rise of obelisk, so you'll be able to get a figure rise of him. Like I said, I think that's the one to get. Girl next to the Zodia is the best use of AI technology usage. This is not AI, bro. Not yet, at least. Not yet. We're still in the realness. Sexcessories. Comment of the night. Comment of the fucking night. Sexcessories. Yeah, this is like who said it? Marketing genius. Exactly. You fucking throw the accessories. Like remember that big we were saying? Game over, guys. Game fucking over. This is it. This is the future. The girls should show up to the commercial. Oh, you can buy Exodia and obliterate my obliterate. Yeah. Oh man, I always remember that episode where Yu-Gi-Oh summons him. Kaiba's cocky ass. Man, he didn't see that shit coming, bro. He was like, "Oh, you think you got me, bitch?" Brah! That fool comes out and he blows his ass away. That shit was epic, bro. Epic stuff, man. So yeah, like I said, there's an Exodia out there for you guys. But hey, yo, man, next up, we got these fucking Serpo alien motherfuckers from Mega House. And dude, when I saw these on HLJ, I was like, what the fuck are those? Like, how big are they, man? And apparently they're only like 5 inches, 5.9 inches and stuff. So they're not at a scale, man. Like I said, if you guys have watched Dan to Dan, you saw these fucking little alien Serpo motherfuckers. And these dudes are creepy as fuck, man. So not a lot of articulation on here, but you do get like some swivel on the head. So you could kind of turn their heads and stuff. And then Obviously, these guys, the pictures that I got, they have like blacked out eyes, but there is a set, I believe, on BBTS. It's $190 though, but you do get like the colors in their eyes. So I don't know if the first solicitation just had them blacked out for any reason, but you do get like the color on the eyes and stuff. And these things are creepy as fuck. Like I said, if you watch the anime, when these dudes come out, it gets pretty fucking creepy, guys. Just look at this shit. Hey, yo. I was like, what the hell? I was like, bro, what's going on? So these fucking things are creepy as fuck. I think they would make some like I said, good accessories to like action figure photography. And when I see this type of shit, it's just like, this is that if you know, you know type of shit. It's like, it's like when you see these motherfuckers, it's like, oh yeah, these are these creepy fucking alien dudes. So yeah, underneath like their skin or like their mask and stuff, they look different. But yeah, when you're first introduced to them, you just see these like creepy fucking things that abduct homegirl, and then they are about to fucking inspect her. They're about to inspect her, bro. Hey yo, like my man Ortega saying, I was like, dude, I was like, when I saw this scene, I was like, this is why everybody's recommending this shit, you little fucking pervs. No, just kidding, man. I was like, damn, dude, that shit, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty gnarly. That scene, I was like, man, this is some shit not for kids, bro. Like, this is not for children, bro. Do not watch this if you have kids in the house, guys. Because if you see this shit, it's like, whoa, this was not getting shown off in Toonami back in the day. Not this type of stuff. No way, no fucking how. So yeah, I don't know, man. $190 for the set is pricey, but I think they are about like, I want to say about $45 each on HLJ. So if you buy 3 of them, I'm not 100% sure if you could just kind of change out the eyeballs or something, like just, like just kind of interchange the eyes and stuff. You would just buy 3 and then that would be like the set. Because yeah, I think when you see them, it was only 3, right? 3 or 4 of them or some shit like that. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like I said, pretty cool little set and stuff. Especially if you're just like a fan of the anime, and obviously the SH figure arts are gonna come out to Momo and Okarun or whatever the fuck his name is. I forgot homeboy's name, but yeah, Momo is cool. She's a cool character. Who the fuck said they were gonna get the figure of that? She looks pretty dope. And yeah, obviously, everybody's new favorite waifu for some apparent reason. For some apparent reason, it's everybody's favorite new waifu. Dude, YouTube is gonna flag you for that Ayase picture with the Serpo. Flag me for what? This is America, baby. They could flag away. I'm not Canadian. Ghost Dev. We have order over here. We have laws, guys, that protect us in United States. We have a little thing called the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, come on down to America. If you guys want a little thing called the Constitution to protect your rights. These weirdos and the 3 wise are the 3 wise monkeys and the 3 wise monkeys. Yeah, they look cool. Like I said, they look pretty gnarly. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like my man Andy saying, 190 though. No. Give me your banana. Yeah, my man Johnny knows that fucking song too. The intro to that song, that shit gets stuck in your head when you hear that shit. Oh shit, are we in the after dark part of the show? I had to jam pack this at the beginning. I was like, you know what? This got to be at the front end right here, man. Because yeah, like I said, this is a fucking super gnarly ass scene. I just wish these things were cheaper. Like I said, they're like Sofubi style, so I don't know if that makes it a more expensive piece. I wouldn't imagine. It doesn't have any articulation. I can't imagine paying more than like $30 for each of these. Like that's kind of outrageous to pay even that. But hey, it's Mega House, so I don't know if they usually price their stuff at that certain price point, but I don't know. For me, it's a cool. I guess it's a cool thing, but it's not something I'm gonna pre-order. That's just too expensive. That's why I can't recommend Dan to the non-anime viewer. Yeah, it's just that's not just for your casual right there. Serpo is deaf weird, but later on he's chill. I gotta watch the rest of that. Man, Future Rick, he says, "What's up? What the hell are we watching?" Oh, you gotta put yourself up on some Dan, bro. Like I said, look at this shit. Hey yo, my man Tyler, he's laughing. Yeah, Ty, I saw you posting about Canada, bro. You gotta come on down to the US of A, man. The water's clean over here, dude. We don't charge you for anything. You could just walk in the Target and walk out with whatever you want. Yase's grandma is the real waifu of the show. Oh yeah, I know about grandma and shit. When I seen her laid out on the floor, I was like, God damn. We have the Constitution to protect our pervy anime images. I believe that's the Third Amendment. Yeah, I believe so. If not, we'll write it in. Oh man. I know Andy's is up on this shit. I'm caught up with the manga. Ain't a while till he redeems himself. Okay. The fucking manga. Nerd. Nerd. Just actually, I'm caught up with the manga. And then, hey, yo, another one for the fucking jar, man. Next up, we got the snail shell Nike Goddess of Victory. I believe this character's name is Modernia. So, not really too familiar with this Nike Goddess of Victory game, but obviously, man, if you're a waifu lover, you're probably up on game with this shit, man. You guys could tell us about it. But man, just knowing snail shell for the figures they're putting together, it's definitely for the jar enthusiasts of the action figure community. Because just look at this thing, it's like, whoa, man, I'm over here buying a fucking 100th Batman. It's just like, look at the shit other people are buying. Look at the stuff other companies are making. It's like, man, there's something for everybody. Literally, you got fucking Street Fighter, you got superheroes, and then you got this stuff. It's like, whoa. I don't know if this is a like something sculpted underneath there, but man, just looking at the design of the character, I was like, damn, dude, that soft goods is covering up a hell of a lot, man. Because yeah, like I said, snail shell is one to be putting figures in jars for people, but this is not for the casual collector, man. This is definitely got that waifu aesthetic to it. But like I said, it being a video game, I kind of try to learn a little bit of it as I was kind of getting images for the show. So I was like, man, I can't imagine this character is in this fucking get up all the time. You know, it's just like she's got like a rifle, like a sniper rifle and stuff. It's just like, how? What is this from? I was like, what is this from? You know, because usually they're just kind of doing like these like waifu characters, and they just kind of give them like assault rifles all the time. It's like, yeah, who cares? Who cares where it's from? That's good enough, right? But yeah, I was trying to try to learn a little bit about the stuff. So apparently this is like a mobile game or some shit like that. And yeah, it's got like obviously just like a squad of like these waifus and stuff. And this is homegirl right here. So I guess that would be like her battle outfit. And that to me looks dope as fuck too. Like that looks really cool. I wouldn't have minded if Snail Shell would have put together something like that. But obviously this risque outfit's a little bit more easier to put together. You know, obviously obviously just a naked body with a soft good top. Hey, yo, I actually got to drink some water to this, man, because just look at that bottom half, man. Good Lord. That's the stuff they focus on. It's just like, no, we don't want to cut up that ass as it's fucking crouched over. We want to give you a whole bottom half. So, yeah, man, these guys think of it all, man, as far as stuff that they want, you know, in an action figure. So, yeah, I didn't get to see the price on this thing, but I actually couldn't find it when I was searching for Snail Shell on HLJ. I believe it was under Ami or something like that. And I forgot to get the price to it, man. But yo, obviously, like I said, a lot of people are picking up the snail shell girls. They're killing it, man, as far as like the quality on their stuff. And then yeah, like I said, man, if you're a fan of the waifus, man, these guys are the company to make stuff. But I believe there is a Figma also of a character from this Nike Goddess of Victory. I believe she comes out like next couple of months. I believe this is Alice from that same video game. So this is a Figma, and like, man, when I saw this was actually one of the better Figmas I had seen in a while. And it's crazy too because they even incorporated that like bent knees, kind of crouched down, like lower half, so you won't get like some ugly cuts on there, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, these guys think of it all when it comes to stuff they want, you know, in action figures, and they're willing to kind of do that. You want accessories. This I think this qualifies as a accessory too. Be weird. You know, it's just like, god damn. That thing is arched. That thing is arched, guys. I don't even think this picture right here does it justice. You can't really see that arch, but man, it's there. My man John says, I'll buy it, I guess. Oh man. Japan hitting an anime renaissance. Yeah, like I said, man, this is for the jar enthusiasts right here, man. This is for the hardcores. Looks aces, my man. Liquid. I know he's getting it. Tig old biddies. Yeah. Like I said, they don't skimp out when it comes to the sculpt, man. But when you look at the character designs, it's like, yeah, that's it, man. That's what they're drawing out in Japan, man. And it's like, hey, I can't say I'm mad at it at all. It's, you know, I know of Nike is because they had a ReZero and Chainsaw Man collab some time ago. Oh, okay. Okay, so they had some kind of collab. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, when it comes to like these like mobile games and stuff, like I said, man, they can make action figures of literally fucking anything. We're gonna take a look at some Marvel Legends towards the later end of the show. Like, man, new characters popping out the ass. They're just putting them into action figure form. It's crazy. So I'm sure Japan's got all kinds of characters they got up their sleeve to make figures of. So we'll always see it. And already kind of whenever I see these waifus, it's just like, man, armored up, big titty, big rifle, big sci-fi guns. It's like, all right, cool. Another character done. It's super easy to come up with characters over there if you know how to draw these types of characters. It's like, yo, big pretty eyes, big huge tits. What more do you want, guys? Perfect. I noticed this didn't have an actual snail shell branding on it. Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. I was like, man, I saw it go up like on their social media on their X account, but yeah, it wasn't branded snail shell like on HLJ when I was like trying to get it, and when I had to type in Nike Goddess of Victory, and then it had popped up under Ami Ami for some weird reason on the HLJ site. I was just like, what the fuck? So I don't know. I don't know if they're maybe just doing some of the sculpting on it, or I actually have no idea to that. But yeah, gotta wait and see what's up with that. But yeah, this is like I said, this looks like it's gonna be another hot pre-order for a lot of cats. I can't imagine why though. I can't imagine why this is a hot pre-order, but I could bet it will be. Omar took a break to come back to Bare Nake's Anime Waifus. Welcome back. Yeah, man, exactly. This is why I had to come back. This is good stuff. This is good stuff we're talking about here. Why is Omar doing the show with one hand though? Hey yo, right? It was like, yo, where's my other hand, guys? Rick, you're stupid. Oh man. But we'll move on, guys. If you guys are watching the show, maybe with a loved one, they're gonna be like, "This is what you watch. This is what you're freaking watching instead of spending time with me. We're talking about this stuff, you fucking asshole." Oh man, baby, come back. But we'll move on. Like I said, we got plenty of show, more waifus to come. So next up, we got Figma 2B. And man, dude, this is another character that's been made by damn near every company. Like seriously, I feel like Square Enix has made this shit. Bandai put theirs out. Buzzmod. For some reason, I thought Figma had already done it, man. But I guess not. I guess they're kind of late to the party on this one. But man, obviously they're one of the better companies when it comes to mixing these types of figures. I would say, honestly, like every time I used to like look at waifu action figures, it would always be like Max Factory Figma stuff. So I don't know. I saw this like as one of the hot pre-orders on the HLJ site. So I don't know if people haven't gotten their fill or they haven't found the perfect version of it. But to me, I feel like the Buzzmon was the best one. It did have its like kind of nitpicks as far as like the proportions came, like when it came to the proportions. But man, she just had the thickest booty. Like I think that was the best one. I think that was the best one, man. Like seriously, and it did have the soft good skirt. And then Bandai's, I feel like that one came and went. There wasn't a lot of people talking about that one too much. I don't know if it was a little bit fucked up, but yeah, I don't know. It looks like Figma's putting together a pretty solid one. So I'm sure if people, like I said, character design wise though, I think it's another hot one. Obviously. And I was trying to look for this X post that I found. It was like somebody that was like looking at this shit and they were like comparing like the ass cheeks of all the figures, and I was like, I had to translate it because it was a Japanese Twitter account and you could translate the tweet. And then the guy was talking about the asses. He's like, which one is the perfect ass? And I'm like, man, this is some real conversations going on over here. So I'm sure when he gets this one, he's gonna be comparing all three. Like, all right, yeah, this is definitely the best ass. Just look at the proportions compared to the rest of the body. Oh man, I just when I translated that, I was just laughing. I was like, oh man, this guy. Figuarts did a near 2B figure. I also thought Figma did one, but I was wrong. Yeah, I thought so too. For some reason I had thought they were like one of the first ones to do it. But yeah, apparently not. I think Square Enix had put their fucking 9-inch one a long time ago. Or Shine a Black Light. Hey yo, Real Figures After Dark, Triple X. So what's new in sex dolls? Hey, man, I should just put a link to jars in the description of my video, right? Just link to jars, guys, just in case, man. just in case you guys go in for some of these. That Twitter is a man of culture. Yeah, that guy is a man of culture for sure. Saw some booty shots, and it's better than the SH for sure. Yeah, I think the booty shots is what's gonna sell people, man. And it's like they kind of wanted to do it right here. They were like, "You look, guys, you could kind of see, the tilt on the skirt. You can kind of see it's there, guys. Trust us. We just, we can't put solicitations, but it's there." Yeah. So that's definitely the selling point, man. Don't buy these figures used. Oh, fuck, that's a great advice. You're right. Booty arch is a new ab crunch in articulation advancements. Yeah, exactly, right? So true, bro. It's just like, look at that booty arch, man. Like that, there's an arch right there, guys. We don't need to see how far she can crunch. No need. We only need to see one thing, toy companies. Please just show us what we want to see, all right? Oh man. So yeah, this is another one going up on for pre-order. Like I said, this is one of the hotter pre-orders on HLJ, man. Shit. Gotta get serious. Gotta get serious here, man. And then next up, we got some sexy ice. Now, I don't know if these are sexy enough for you guys, but man, these things are pretty cool. And I believe they come as a set or individual, man. These like exterminator eliminator bot things and shit. I actually forgot the name of them, man. It's like right here on the screen. How do you pronounce this shit? Unkval. These things look pretty fucking awesome, man. I remember seeing these. I believe they were at Wonder Festival. Shout out to Liquid. I know he's always one of the guys sharing the most stuff, like in the Discord or just like on the social media and stuff. And yeah, these things, as soon as they got posed out at whatever booth they were at, whatever con, man, these things were getting shared out instantly, man. But just because of just how dynamic they look posed up, instantly reminded me of like some Rebel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi. It even kind of just reminds me of like that Agent Venom, just like how they had that thing posed out of the solicitations and stuff. But these things just like fucking gnarly as hell, man. Like just character design wise, like this is something really just original and cool. It just looks like some Kill Squad. Like you instantly want to cop the whole set because it just obviously the solicitations are selling them, man. The way they're posing these things out, the weapons they come with, they just look so fucking awesome. That sexy eyes, that vermin. Got that chick in my HLJ pile of or warehouse. Got to get that shipped out. Yeah, that the way that these things look like they can pose, it just looks like so inviting as far as an action figure line goes. And then yeah, like I said, the character design wise, it looks like they got some kind of lore that they're building out to it. Just even right here, like in these poses and stuff, it's like, man, they're taking this little vermin chick, fucking mantis girl down, bro. Like no mercy. So very cool action figures. But that price tag, man, it being a 3-figure set, you can't go in for one. But like, I don't know, I just feel like you're just kind of missing the point when it comes to that. When it comes to this, it just looks like a kill squad. And then you got this Gad B that kind of ports and plugs into all three of them. Hey, yo. So yeah, I don't know who would get just the one, but like I said, it being a 3-figure set, it would jack up the price. I did pre-order mine or lock my NRD into a Bomb Buzzbee. What the fuck that shit's called? I think they're only taking $15 down. I think it's $15. I'm not even sure. I think it's like, yeah, no more than 15. I can't imagine paying more than that. I can't remember. I mean, paying more than that. So yeah, that's where I locked them in. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these are gonna go pretty fast. It being like an army builder, like I'm pretty sure there might be people that buy more than 3. Have you guys picked up that sexy eyes, that vermin mantis girl? Shout out to Be Weird. I know he was on Rick's show, posing that thing out, taking one of the shots and stuff. On that battle posing episode that Rick had. So I know he's definitely hot on this line. Liquid, my man Liquid, I know he's picked it up. Yo, anybody else going in for this stuff? Because like I said, these things look pretty fucking cool, man. Just original character wise, just like I said, this is not another fucking Batman, another fucking Star Wars character and stuff. So whenever I see stuff like this, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of worth taking a look at a lot of the times. And there's definitely going to be a lot of people that go in for this set just based off of the hype that I saw when these things were getting posed out on social media and stuff. So they look really fucking cool. My man Raceland, he says Death Stranding. It does kind of have like a Death Stranding like vibe to it, huh? But hey, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about like the lore that they're building, but I do kind of got to put myself up on game, like just following their social media accounts. They're kind of just continuing to tease stuff out all the time, especially their X account. They're always kind of tweeting stuff out as far as like new figures or just teasing stuff out. The Mantis fig is solid quality. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you were like, I remember as soon as that thing got revealed, I was like, yeah, this is like one of those types of figures that you really kind of enjoy buying, huh? Because it just, I don't know, it's like insect type fucking. It even has like a waifu aesthetic to it, man. You're into that stuff. Insect girl. Dude, that girl he used was super unique. Really enjoys the shot. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, the uniqueness to the character design is just, it's worth taking a look at just for that alone, you know. And then you fucking, you don't skimp out and you actually put in some fucking good quality articulation to it, like where you could just get all these dynamic poses. Like, look at this shit. It's fucking awesome, you know. It's just like, look at just the bend on that knee, like goddamn, with his huge ass thighs. Like, that's something that like I was trying to do with this like McFarlane Batman, because this just got thigh swivel, but it's just like no fucking way, dude. Like, man, like sometimes when I look at import companies, even if they're new, they're just so much more advanced in the stuff that we gotta get out here. Obviously, the price points are different, you know, but man, like I said, it's sometimes I wonder if like, yeah, like action figure. I know obviously there is people that kind of are in the action figure game out here. Obviously, they are picking up other stuff, but man, some of this stuff is just, man, I don't know, like what's the cost to make this versus what's the cost to make this stuff we're getting? Because if it's not that big of a difference, I think people are willing to pay for it, you know. You know what I mean? Like you give me a Batman that could pose out like this at a $40 price point, you know, from a McFarlane company or Hasbro or something. I think people would pay that. Like shit. I think people would. But I don't know. I guess it's just imports for now. Yeah, I can't wait for Mantis once it finally gets to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you were talking to me about it, Liquid. Looks like 90 USD for a high quality 112 figure. It's the norm now. Yeah, 90. Yeah, you're right. I think 90, it's like, yeah, you definitely want to lock something that's quality. You don't want to get some cheap ass shit. But I think, yeah, that's around the price point for some shit. And it being a new company, just their shots are really selling it, because normally I'd be like, nah, I don't know anything about this, but they put that Mantis girl out. I've seen that shit getting posed out a few times from different people. I haven't heard anything bad about it. So it's like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's try these out. So be hot on these when they come out, man. I know a lot of people are though, because like I said, look at just the character design on the face mask and stuff. Like that shit looks awesome. Like that looks dope as fuck. Like even just like the helmet shape, like it reminds me of like the fucking like those old like World War II helmet types and shit. Like it looked crazy. Looks like some futuristic ass killbot, you know. It looks dope. It's fucking dope as fuck. And then next up, we got some Hyatt toys. So we got some more Judge Dredd figures getting shown off by Hyatt. And man, dude, this company, I feel like they show off stuff all the freaking time, man. And this is their 2000 AD Exquisite Super Series. We got Judge Fear. So another one of the judges from the Judge Dredd line coming into this line. And I gotta say, this shit looks pretty cool, man. I do have the Judge Dredd still in my pile of loot. But I don't know. I thought I was gonna like be more hyped on this line than I was, but man, I feel like since they're doing their 118 stuff and their 112 stuff, I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, like I was saying about the Naruto line, the Bandai stuff, I just wish they would kind of focus on one thing. But man, maybe there's just people that were hyped on the 118 stuff. I don't know if they're now more hyped on the 112 stuff and they don't want to buy any more of the 118. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like if a company would just focus on one scale, pump that all out a lot faster and then jump to something else. But yeah, I don't know what their approach from Haya was, but going to this figure, it looks pretty cool. Like I haven't really heard too many bad things about that Just Dread. I know when it came out, I saw a couple of reviews. I was kind of more concerned on the soft goods, like that the outfit that they have. I remember just seeing that figure and I just felt like, man, that shit's gonna wear off over time. So I don't know if it's lasted for people or if people haven't really played with it too much, where you know not really getting a lot of the wear and tear on it. But I don't know. I gotta wait to see it, like me just kind of messing with that and seeing how it feels for myself. Because even when I get like watch reviews, sometimes it's like they can't really tell you everything. Like they can't really describe every single thing to you. Obviously, they could tell you, yeah, it moves pretty good, but they can't tell you like, oh yeah, I don't like the way this feels, or it kind of feels sketchy. Some people do, but not all reviewers do that. You know, sometimes, like I said, there's like people, and I usually don't like just watch reviewers. Sometimes I just like talking to like a couple people that I talk to. Like shout out to Johnny if he picks something up and he'll let me know like, hey, this shit's kind of fucked up. He has his show now. He's doing casually articulated casual Fridays. So people are just kind of unboxing stuff and giving you their honest opinions. And I feel like sometimes with figures like this, it's kind of good to kind of get honest opinions from people because somebody could just pose this out and be like, yeah, it's cool, that's good, I like it. That's not helping me. It's not helping me make my decision. So I don't know, because yeah, this being $100 figure on BBTS, I don't know, it's kind of pricey. It's kind of pricey for something I'm not really 100% sure of, but it is cool. It does look cool as fuck, and obviously they're gonna make the rest of the fucking characters, the rest of the judges. So yeah, this might be a hot pre-order, but I'm gonna wait and see. My man, fighting codenames. Pick a scale, bro. Yeah, exactly, man. Pick a fucking scale, because yeah, I remember when they were showing off the 118 stuff, everybody was like, hey, this shit looks fucking sick. And I had to agree. I was like, yeah, that looks dope. I haven't heard a few people recommending some of the stuff. Like, hey, this is sick. It's a good line. And then they showed off that Just Dread 112 figure. And I was like, fuck. So, man, let's just wait to see that. And then now they put that out. And it's like, oh, okay. So where's the 118 stuff? Where's more than 112 stuff? Now you're going to have to wait for both, So I don't know. And then, like I said, this being Hyatt Toys, another fucking Godzilla, man. I continue to say it. Excited for this line, but just the frequency of reveals is very annoying because we talked about the Mecha Godzilla 2002 last episode. And yeah, this is the Godzilla from that same movie. So obviously it's cool to kind of get this around the same time as that Mecha Godzilla. But man, ever since that GMK Godzilla, then they showed off the 2001 or 2001 Godzilla. Yeah, and then 2002 Mecha Godzilla, 2002 Godzilla. It's like, fuck, man. Like, where does this stop? And like I said, they look cool. $50. I believe they even had to correct the price point on the Mecha Godzilla because it was priced up at $69. And I was like, man, these things are pricing up faster a lot now with these later pre-orders because these were at $50 at first. Now they're at 59. I think the Mecha Godzilla got dropped back down to 59, but they're a little bit pricier as they're continuing to show stuff off. So it's like, slow down, guys. Slow it the fuck down. Put them out. Don't just show off the pre-orders and not have anything delivered yet. Because, like I said, I'm not gonna pre-order this one. I said I was gonna pre-order Mecha Godzilla, but yeah, I'm gonna probably just wait to get that GMK one first. I do like the design of the GMK one, but I'm not saying they're gonna be bad figures. But like I said, I don't want to lock myself into multiple stuff and not even have anything from the company in hand yet. So, gonna wait. On this one. My man Wavy's in the house. He says, gang, gang, gang. Yo, Wavy, what up, man? But yeah, they do look good, though. They do look fucking good. And I do like the size on them for the price. This is at 7 inches. It's a good size. It's a great size. The Hyatt 112 Judge Dredd didn't impress me with shit material. Suit material. I said shit. You meant suit or you mean shit? Shit material. I'm still waiting for my Hyatt 112 Robocop. Oh, okay, so they haven't delivered that Robocop then, huh? That's crazy. Yeah, it seemed like they showed off like that Rambo stuff and they gave you all the Rambo figures, like all in one drop. Hyatt Godzilla has become the Storm Collectibles of Godzilla figures. Yeah, exactly. It's just continuing to show our pre-orders and it's like, ain't shit in hand yet. And except for like that legendary stuff where it's like, yeah, you could base your like pre-orders off of that. I haven't picked any of those up. They're not really like my favorite designs for Godzilla. So I'm waiting for some of these, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep waiting until they drop that first one, and then I can base my decisions. But I guarantee you they'll probably show off 2 or 3 more pre-orders before that first one drops. And that sucks. That's stupid. It's like, man, you're not taking in, I guess you are taking in money from their site, but yeah, I don't know, man. For the people that are like pre-ordering these through BBTS, I'm not pre-ordering anything on there until that first one hits. So I don't know. Suit material, shit material. Did you mean shoot or shit? So yeah, we'll wait to see on this one, man. But yeah, like I said, going back to the shots, though, they do look cool. They do look very fucking cool. So I'm gonna wait to see more information come out from that. But from there we jump into some Transformers, and next up we got this Missing Link Sunstreaker, and man, this line looks pretty freaking cool, man. I'm actually kind of kicking myself. I think I missed a pre-order on the reissue for the Optimus Prime. Because this missing link line, I remember I didn't make up my mind if I wanted to go in for it or not. Because like I said, this is like a remastered version of like the first G1 toy. So they're like remastering these like to have like updated articulation, but with like the same style design, same kind of, I don't think it's the same material, but these things have like rubber tires, and this is all Takara told me. This does not even have Hasbro like name on it. I think not even on the licensing. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they do. But yeah, this is like just a remastered version of those G1 toys. So they're gonna make. I think they're gonna make all of them. Like from what I understood, that Optimus has sold out. The reissue has sold out. And then I believe right now, so this is the Cordon. So we got Sunstreaker and Cordon on this wave. And then I believe right now the Bumblebee and the Cliff Jumper have like already gone in stock. I think that Bumblebee selling out in a lot of places. But yeah, like I said, if you grew up with these toys, man, this would be a line that I'd be in for, man. Like it just looks so fucking cool, super retro, and them having that updated articulation, they move like never before. You know, they've never moved like this ever, and it's just like that fucking classic look to them. They just look fucking awesome. And then yeah, like I said, they've already kind of put out the Optimus, and these are the front two, the Bumblebee and the Cliff Jumper, hitting right now. And then just got that classy penny racers design. Like, look at the boxes, dude. That shit is fucking sick. So they look fucking awesome. I do gotta like track that Cliff Jumper and that Bumblebee. But if I can find those, I might have to like try hard to lock in Optimus pre-order when that comes back in stock. And then yeah, see if I pick up some of these, because they just look dope as fuck. Like, you know, I know those G1 toys, like the legs on the Bumblebee, like in the Cliff Jumper, they didn't separate, so they would just be kind of more static. So like I said, them kind of remastering these, they're like packing these things out with all kinds of articulation that the classic toys never had. And yeah, from the reviews of like Transformers accounts that I follow, they're all about them, man. You know, I don't know if that's nostalgia pushing those good reviews, but obviously it's got to be a lot of nostalgia. But overall, I think they just look cool as fuck, you know. And then the packaging, I gotta love good packaging, man. I'm not gonna lie, that classic fucking packaging looks dope as fuck. The fucking Japanese that Takara told me, like, yeah, this is awesome. So gotta wait to see more of these get shown off. But I believe the Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper, I believe they're about $35, 35 $40. And then I think the Optimus was around that $120 price point. And then these ones right here about 85. So a little bit more priced up over the Bumblebee, but obviously they're bigger bots. So they look cool though. Anyone going in for these, man? I know my man 8, yeah, he says he picked up the Optimus. The Optimus is awesome. Yeah, the Optimus is dope as fuck. Like when I remember seeing the reviews on it, I was just like, it just looks super retro, man. But I don't know. I kind of held off from pre-ordering it. Stupidly, I should have just locked it in. Because yeah, it looks pretty freaking cool. Paul Morales is in the house. He says, hello, everybody. Yo, Paul, what up, man? Welcome. So yeah, wait to see what's up with these, man. But like I said, in the Transformers community, I'm kind of starting to, like I said, I've had an itch on buying like more Transformers. I don't know. I think it all started when I started picking up some of those YOLO parks, man. I've just been like watching like Transformers reviews. I've even gone back to watch the goddamn movies for some fucking reason. I'm like, man, I don't think I've ever finished them. I think I only watched like the first 3, and I never watched the last 2. Man, they're fucking bad. Like fuck, those first 2 especially, they're so fucking bad. That Shia LaBeouf kid, oh man, he's horrible acting. And then Megan Fox, man, it's like, bro, what the fuck were they thinking, man? These dude, whenever they made those Transformers movies, it's like those King Kong and Godzilla movies. Just get the human actors away from the fucking story. Get them away. Get them the hell away, dude. Nobody cares about these characters. You just want to see the fucking Transformers, man, killing people and fighting, blowing up shit. Cause yeah, those Michael Bay flicks, man, it's like an explosion every fucking 5 seconds. Like, holy shit. It's like, man, does this guy do anything other than blow shit up? So yeah, I've just been like on a huge Transformers kick, man. So I don't know. That's kind of what's got me kind of itching for more shit out there, and this is some of the cooler stuff. So my man Frankie Rivera's in the house. Optimus is available at BBTS. Is he now? Damn, I gotta check that out, because I know there was 2 versions of him though. There was like a main version, I think, because one of them doesn't have like the stickers on his feet, and then there was another one. But I don't know. I gotta look at both of them. I'm not sure if one comes with the freaking trailer. I forgot what differentiated them, but I gotta check that out, my man Frankie. Thank you for the advice right here. The plug. I might go in on the Sunstreak. Yeah, the Sunstreak looks fucking cool. Like just in bot form, I know he was like a favorite Transformer, like a fan favorite, just because of fucking that's how cool he looks, bro. It's like shit. That looks awesome. So gotta wait to see more of these get shown off, and then more people like them. I cared about Megan Fox. Yeah, Megan Fox. I mean, obviously she's good. She's nice to look at, but man, her acting is just so shit. I mean, the acting obviously, but that's just the story that they're putting. That's just so stupid. It's like get these damn fucking humans away from this story. Like I said, I just want to see the goddamn Transformers. I'm all about G1 cartoon. These are cool, but not for me. My man Shane Shooter in the house. Yeah, I don't know. I think now since we're getting like all these like updated action figures and different kind of toys, it's like, man, you go back to some of like the old stuff, just read retro. That's like, kind of move past that. But I guess these guys are putting a different spin on it, just trying to like update some of the articulation. And like I said, for some like the hardcore Transformers fans, they're really into these, man. But I think it's mostly the nostalgia that's pushing that, understandably though. Like I said, you really grew up with like a lot of these toys and stuff as a kid, and you could have dreamed about having better articulation. Now you get the opportunity to. But man, it's so many years down the line. There's so much more cool shit out there now that it's like, yeah, maybe it's a little bit too little too late. So I can understand that. And then we move on to some of the Hasbro Transformers reveals. Now, these were going on at Cybertron Con in Shanghai. And yeah, like I said, these guys had been teasing out this Age of the Primes line. So it's gonna be like their new line coming, new main line coming to stores out here pretty soon. And first off, they have Star Optimus Prime. So in this wave right here, they're gonna have the 13 Prime. So they're gonna be distinguished with this little star. I want to see the wording right here for these 13, and then mixed into this wave they're gonna have other Transformers from different series and stuff. Now this motherfucker's like I said, you can only see the images right here, but this thing is fucking huge as fuck, dude. This being a Titan class, like this thing is gonna be pretty fucking chunky, and that price tag is gonna be humongous as fuck too. But the design of this Optimus doesn't look that fucking bad to me. It looks pretty cool. He just looks like a fucking spaceship transformed into Optimus, though. Like his fucking legs are just so bulky, man. It's like, bro, how do you take a shit, my dude? Like, holy fuck. But like, god damn. But I don't know, man. This is a pretty gnarly look for Optimus, man. But it being so large, look at all the shit it comes with, man. And like I said, you only get to see this image, so you don't really get to see the size or the scale of this thing. But just look at this little thing and look at the size of it next to the whole Optimus, next to the whole trailer or whatever the hell this thing is, spacecraft. It's like fuck, that thing is huge, man. And got this little hot rod in his chest and stuff. So yeah, just trying to imagine how big that is. Already, I can just imagine it's about to be about 20 inches tall, probably. I don't know how big those Titan class figures go actually, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But I know I saw some chatter around social media about the price point because they didn't talk about the price during these cons. But a lot of people are saying this thing is gonna be over $200. So I don't know if I'm gonna go in for it because, like I said, I got an itch for some Transformers, but not that bad of an itch. Goddamn. And especially for this type of Optimus, he looks cool, like I said, but it's just I don't know. I like a little bit more of a classic look to him. And then yeah, I guess this is I don't know what media this is from. I don't know if this is original character design or what, but it looks pretty cool. My man Raceland, yeah, R.I.P. Jazz, yeah, exactly. That motherfucker got tore up. We're gonna look at a figure right now from Ghost Savage. Optimus in the movies was amazing. He even used his signature line, "I guess I'll turn into a car now." Yeah, yeah, he was pretty badass. In those first couple of movies, he was like wrecking these fools. He was fucking them up. Like, yeah, he's sick in all media though, comics and all that shit. You always see Optimus. He's always wrecking shit. Retro toys like old videos are outdated. Yeah, I don't know. It's got some nostalgia feels to it, and like I said, sometimes I don't know. Like I'm buying some of the Masters of the Universe stuff. I didn't grow up with it, but I just like the toyetic factor to it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say for somebody that didn't grow up with it. So it's no nostalgia for me, but I don't know. It just looks cool. Best part of the Bay movie is when the Autobots helped with the Underground Railway. uh, Well, I read that comment. Looks like Optimus is wearing Junko jeans. Yeah, the Junko jeans Optimus. That's a good one, bro. Fucking hell. Remember the Junko jeans and shit? Yeah, they had the chain wallet. Oh man, he has specialized poop shoot for shitting. Yeah, I know. It's like, how do you shit, bro? Like, holy fuck. So yeah, this is gonna be the first one of the wave that got revealed. And yeah, look at all the shit it comes with, man. My man Fighting Conies is not feeling these Transformers. Yeah, there was this one was the hottest one, apparently, though. This one was like the one that caught the most buzz. And then yeah, I kind of have to agree. I was kind of in for it when I heard about this Age of the Primes line. I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. But then when I was starting to look at some of the designs, there's only one that I like, man. And it's actually this next one right here, Megatronus. So we got fucking the Fallen. And yeah, like I said, we saw this figure, I believe, at the last Hasbro PulseCon that they had. They were kind of showing this off during the Transformers panel. And he just looks cool as fuck. Like I just like his look to him. Like, I don't know, just got the flame effects coming at him on his tank mode and on his he just looks cool as fuck. And get him to look at him in the booth at this Cybertron Con. Shout out to, I forget who I got these images from. It's some new account that I had to follow, but yeah, thankfully I was able to get some in-booth images. And yeah, this one to me was like the best looking one. And even that, it wasn't like a complete sale. Because like I said, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to backtrack on some of those 86 joints, those Studio Series 86 joints. So I don't know where exactly I would fit this one in there, but I don't know. Just as a cool action figure, a cool toy, it looks cool. But man, some of these are priced up so high that you can't just casually purchase this without being locked in for more, or actually deciding that you're going to collect this line. It's just as a casual purchase. I don't think I will buy this. Shout out to my man Johnny. I'm taking his word. Casual purchase, bro. I'm coining that one, Johnny. Sorry. So I don't know. I gotta wait and see on this one, but yeah, I could tell this one's gonna be priced up a little bit over $50, closer to that $70 price point, which is a little bit too much for me. And then next up, we got another one of the primes. This is Prima Prime. And yeah, I don't know. This is like, fuck. This looks terrible. This doesn't look fun at all, man. It's like, oh, he looks fucking lame, dude. Like, it looks super boring and bland. It's like, I don't know. Like, this is supposed to be the leader of the Autobots. Like, nah, he looks kind of, I don't know. I thought I was gonna be more excited for it. Like I said, it's just, yeah, it ain't it really. It's too boring. It's just the word. It's just too boring, man. And then after this one, there was one more as far as the primes, and the rest are not going to be primes. They're just going to be scattered Transformers from other media. And this is Solace Prime or Solace Prime. This is like a chick Transformer. So I don't know. Her fucking different like different modes. They don't look that good. Like, I don't know. This one looks okay. She looks okay right here, but I don't know. It's not something I'm feeling. This one would probably be closer to that $35, $40 price point because it's a smaller figure. Yeah, Solus Prime. So, there's a little bit of hype around these online as far as the Transformers community goes, but I guess it's just because the lore to these characters, or I guess they're supposed to be really important and stuff. Obviously, they're fucking primes, but I don't know. When I first heard about the line, like I said, I was like a lot more excited than the actual reveals. I guess it's just because I don't know too much about it. So maybe if I put myself up on that Age of the Primes. Remember, I was talking about that series. So I don't know if these are from that online series, I think it was like 3 series or 3 movies or something that they had online a few years ago. I don't know if these are like the designs from that shit. And then this is that Mark Clonus guy, the guy that works on the Hasbro team, is posting these pictures up on his social media. So yeah, like I said, the Megatronus, the Fallen, he looks pretty cool. He looks like the coolest one, So I might have to just go in for him because he just looks badass. Albino Prime. Oh man. Yeah, it's like, oh man. Like, I would have thought he would have looked a little bit more badass, but dude, he looked like a fucking chump. Like, man, Optimus looks way more fucking crazy than this dude, bro. It's like, nah. Yeah, I don't know. The Megatron looks okay. The Megatronus, yeah, Megatronus looks okay. I like how he looks. I'm probably getting him, but like I said, that price point better be correct, because I might have to pass if it's over 50, which it might be. Prima Prime looks like a Cybertron Ratchet reuse. Yeah, he looks, like I said, yeah, he looks like a little wiener. Those look cool. Matrix of paleness, yeah. Solus Prime comes with the matrix of nagging. This guy. And then they showed off more figures from the wave. So we got Silverbolt, some of these aerial bots. So I believe these are combiner bots, and they combine into, I forget the name of that fucking huge ass transformer, but he's huge as fuck. So yeah, you got more of these combiner bots. We got Air Raid, Slingshot, and then we got some Transformers from the Armada universe. So this is Red Alert. I remember this guy. I do remember watching some of the Transformers Armada shit. So I do remember Red Alert. That's a cool one. This one looks pretty cool. So we got this one, and then we got from the animated Transformers joints, we got Waspinator. So I remember this guy too, but this is from a different series. I remember watching a little bit of it, but the designs on that Transformer series are pretty out there too. I know the Optimus looks pretty crazy. And then we got a G2 Universe Grimlock and Autobot Wheelie. It looks all right. It doesn't look bad. It looks pretty cool. But man, I'm waiting for that re-release of that fucking Studio 86, man. That rumor is going around and that's just getting re-released. I think it's a confirmed. I don't think it's a rumor. I think it's a confirmed re-release. It's coming soon, but waiting for that one, man. I remember seeing that at Target a couple of times and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna collect this line. Fuck this shit. That thing is like $250, bro. Like, no fucking way. Like, man, that's why you're like buying the Dinobots, like the later releases. It's like if you don't have that Grimlock, those are like non-pre-orders because there was no way you were gonna hit the bay for this motherfucker right here. So it's pretty smart to kind of get the recolors out there. But yeah, I know a shit ton of people are waiting for that re-release, man, myself included, because I'm a fucking idiot. So gotta wait for that one. And then at Cybertron Con, 3-0 was already teasing this out on their social media. So next up, we got a DLX Ironhide and DLX Jazz from that first Transformers movie. And like my man Raceland said, RIP Jazz. Yeah, they should give you the option to just have this dude split in half. This motherfucker gets ripped apart. I forgot about that part in the movie, man. But yeah, these are pretty cool, man. Especially that Ironhide. He's fucking badass in that movie. I forgot the name of that truck that he is. That GMC is what it was, like the top half or top cab, or I forgot what the hell that shit was. But man, I remember seeing one of those things on the freeway one time, and I was like, "Whoa, get the fuck out of this guy's way!" Like, what do you need that fucking huge ass thing for? Like, what are you? You're not even hauling shit. It's like, what an idiot, bro. Especially the gas out here in California, you're paying like fucking damn near $6 a fucking gallon. That guy's a fucking idiot. I was like, man, this guy's driving a fucking tank down the freeway, bro. Like, what the fuck? Oh man. So yeah, I remember seeing that shit. You don't see those too often because it's just such a fucking huge truck. It's like, what do you need that for, buddy? What do you need that for? You ain't that guy. You ain't that guy. My man Shane Shooter says, "Oh, aerial bots. Yeah, aerial bots. What are they transform? Superion. Yeah, there you go. That's the name of that shit. They combine to form Superion. Yeah. Aerial bots turn into Superion. Now that's what I'm talking about. G1 cartoon accurate. I'm down for 3 each of those. Okay, yes, that's what I'm saying. There was a lot of hype on those ones. But I don't think they showed off, or they might have actually. I think I did see somebody posting about the combined form. I don't know if it was a render. But yeah, it looks like these are gonna be another couple of Transformers that get pre-ordered pretty heavy. My man Shane Shooter is excited for him. DLX Jazz comes in 2 pieces that connect. That would be accurate. That would be pretty fucking accurate. That sucked about Jazz is my favorite Autobot. Yeah. And he was cool too in the movie for the little bit that he was in it. And then yeah, motherfucker gets fucked up. For me, the only Transformers that are done justice are the ones from 3-0 that are expensive but worth it. Yeah, I think it's that would be these DLX ones right here. So these are the larger scale ones. These are the closer to 12-inch line, which is a DLX, and then they got the MDLX line where they also showed off a Shockwave and a Jazz. So these are just original designs as far as I know for the MDLX stuff. Kind of resembling G1, but yeah, it's completely original design. So these are more like the 6-inch scale stuff that people are copying. And I know they just put out reissues, pre-orders for their Optimus or Megatron, all their earlier figures. I had no idea they sold out. I was like, damn, these things sold out. So it's cool to kind of give people an opportunity to kind of pre-order those if they missed out. And then and then that allows them to kind of continue and get some of these newer releases, because these are some early prototypes. But man, I've been looking a lot more at these DLX figures. I'm like, man, I'm an idiot for going back and watching these movies now, because it's like, fuck, kind of want some of these Transformers. I wasn't always like the biggest fan of the designs, but man, I don't know why. It's just like getting me to, like I said, it's that stupid Transformers edition that I got, man. Like I want like fucking cartoon versions of them. I want the movie versions of them. And that 3-0 stuff, man, that 3-0 DLX stuff, that shit looks awesome. Some of the YOLO Park stuff too. Like, man, I've been looking at that fucking Last Night Optimus YOLO Park, and I'm like, man, that thing was pretty fucking cool. And I feel like YOLO Park is giving you like more bang for your buck, because they're not pricing them at over $100. And these DLX ones they're over $150 a lot of the time. So I don't know. I don't know what would be the better line, but I'm always looking at reviews for all the lines pretty much. Shout out to Prime versus Prime. That guy's like the goated Transformers reviewer on YouTube. Love that guy's channel. Yeah, I've been going back and watching even older videos of that guy's stuff, because I'm like, man, I missed out on a lot of these cool 3-0s. And then also at Cybertron Con, they had some of these Heat Boys, TMNT fucking Transformer things on display. So yeah, we got the image of the Shredder and shit, the Krang bot. So yeah, these look pretty cool. I don't know. Like I said, whenever they show these off, I like them for what they are, but sometimes it's a little bit too much TMT, and I can understand. So then we got the fucking April RC and then the Splinter fucking Transformers. So pretty cool, I guess, if you're into the line. Like I said, it's interesting, but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not for everybody. And then they also showed off some of their TMNT, just classic turtle figures. So these are going to be a little bit taller scale than what we're accustomed to as far as like 6-7 inch scale stuff. I believe these are going to be closer to 9, if I can remember correctly, from SDCC. But the designs of the turtles look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty cool. Kind of remind me of these like new ones that we're gonna talk about that also went up for pre-order. These are the Medi Toys joints, and what's the name of the Chinese company? Ling Juan. Forget the name of that shit, man. But yeah, these were the talk of the town when they got showed off at what was it, Shanghai Wonderfest. Man, yeah, these were getting talked up by everybody, man. According to everybody, these are the turtles to have. So gonna be better than MEZCO, better than everything else out there right now. The Fury toys, Rage toy stuff. And I don't know, man. I gotta kind of agree. They do look really fucking good. Like I said though, when it's a new company, you always kind of gotta wonder about the quality on the stuff, but design wise, they look dope. They look cool. I think the other thing that people were kind of having nitpicks about was the size of them. It's gonna be closer to 7 inch scale, but I don't know. I don't mind them too much. It's like I said when they first got revealed. It's like they're fucking mutants. Like I don't need. They probably just the mutation got them to be bigger. I don't know. It's just they're action figures, guys. They're toys. You could just use your imagination for whatever, you know. But just going back to the design of them, they look cool. And I think if you don't have like the MEZCO set, or if you're still in search for that perfect TMNT set, I think these are a solid get. The RAF looks really fucking cool. I like that they're kind of taking liberty with like kind of throwing a little bit of different designs on the different characters. I always like that when it comes to TMNT. I want them to all be distinguished a little bit, not just from the weapons and the color of their bandanas, but like right here you see Raph with like a full bandana on. Like that looks cool. That's something that I could see him wear. So that's a cool head sculpt to have for him. And Leo, I don't know what would be different with him. Maybe like some hands or something. But yeah, they all look like they come with a fair amount of stuff. Now these are getting priced up at, I believe, around that $100 price point. So obviously for the full set, it's gonna be closer to $400. But I think obviously for TMNT, it's you always got to pay that tax, man. Because it's 4 characters, 4 brothers. You got to do it. You got to pay it. You got to pay up, man. You got to pay to play here. So pretty fucking cool. I did pre-order them from 5K, and I did see the Mikey and the Donnie go up for pre-order on BBTS, but I don't think I saw them go up on 5K. Yeah, it could be wrong though, so I gotta double check, because I definitely want to get out the whole set. But you guys tell me, man, is this the better set over the Mezco set? Like, I think the Mezcos are probably the best ones out there right now, hands down. I've never had the Rebel Tech. I've always liked how those look, heard great things about them. More stylized though, but I think these. I want to say I like the design on these better than the Mezco, even though I do love the Mezcos. I don't know. I don't know what it is now that I'm looking at these. Like it just, even though they're a little bit bigger and taller, I just like the design of them. They really remind me of like that 2003 TMNT, just with a more realistic take, you know. And I love that cartoon. I love the designs of the turtles. You know, the head sculpts. They all got like looking Mikey's got that expression, so it looks fucking cool, man. So yeah, I don't know. Gotta wait to see if this is the best set, but 90 USD per turtle, too rich for my blood. Yeah, I mean it is pricey. You're right. It's not cheap at all. But when you're looking at the whole spread for each figure, I feel like they're packing just enough stuff in to justify it. And obviously there's people that maybe are probably just gonna get one. Maybe they just have their one favorite turtle. I've never done that. I've never done just one turtle from any company. I'm like, I don't know. It just to me it just doesn't make sense. It's like, man, if I'm not gonna buy the whole set, just don't buy it. That's as simple as that. But I don't know. That's just me. That's just my fucking nitpick, I guess, when it comes to TMNT. Gotta have all four, man. Gotta have all four. So not cheap at all, but I do like that at least they're putting two out at a time and not all four, because shit, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a little bit of a gap in between the Leo Raph versus the Donnie and Mikey. At least I hope, at least a month, with some kind of breather, because this isn't the only thing that gets charged. Every company is always putting shit up for pre-order, so sometimes you got to pick and choose what you're gonna get that month, or that pay period or whatever. I don't know. Maybe this is too much TMNT. Maybe we already had our fill, so maybe there's people that are gonna pass up on this, but not me. I'm getting these motherfuckers. I think they look good enough. They look cool enough. But speaking of Mesco, they also had a drop this week, and the long-awaited Tangerine, badass for hire, man. But was it too long of a wait? I don't know. I gotta ask. I do gotta ask, because yeah, man, this kind of caught me off guard this week, man. I believe it got shown off. Was it Sunday night or Saturday night? It was like some random day that I really accustomed to seeing Mesco tease anything out. They usually tease stuff out Monday, Tuesday, goes up for pre-order Wednesday or midweek. You get plenty of time time in advance to know this shit's going up for pre-order the next day. I feel like this one kind of came out of nowhere, just on a random night. They kind of put it out there because since I work overnight, sometimes I just turn off my social media, turn on my phone, and I'm just not on there. And once I get to work, I kind of catch up the rest of the evening, how the rest of the evening played out. And man, like when I saw this shit was like going up for pre-order later that day, I was like, what the fuck, where did this come from? And man, this was getting kind of obviously teased out for fucking years that this character was going to come out. I believe she was shown off first off in a comic book. And then it would just be constant speculation of when she was going to go for pre-order. I always would wonder like why people wanted it so much, other than it just being a cool character design. I didn't know if she was like important in the lore of it, because like I said, I don't really pick up too many Mescos. So I always kind of would watch like streams about people talking about this character, and they didn't know shit about her other than they wanted her. So I would always kind of just laugh at that, like, man, they want somebody they don't know shit about. Just it's just a cool Mesco Rumble Society character. I believe this is the first female in the Rumble Society. Is there another chick that's in there? So that's cool for that reason alone. It's pretty cool. But man, like I said, this kind of came out of nowhere. And when we saw the SDCC, man, I think if they would have put up the pre-order right there, instantly that shit would have sold out. But man, I felt like they waited a little bit too long after the SDCC, and obviously a little bit too long from when this thing first got teased off. Because the figure doesn't look bad. Like, to me, it looks pretty fucking cool. The one reason I didn't get it, though, I didn't pre-order it. I gotta be upfront about it. I didn't pre-order this. I was like, man, 115 plus the shipping plus the tax. I was like, And for what? For what? For a hyped up character that like I don't know shit about, as cool as she looks. I said, why the hell is this shit 115? And when I looked at the accessory spread, what in the fucking world is this fucking coat? What is this shit? I was like, why did they do this? They wouldn't have had that fucking coat. It would have been like $90. I was like, why? They didn't even take any pictures with that coat on. She looks like a fucking grandma on her way to church. I was like, that's not badass for hire. That's something else. I didn't like that. I was like, nah, man. I looked at the accessories. I'm like, the guns look cool. It's got a full spread of guns. I got toy guns. I got a lot of guns. Maybe they're not painted up like this one. I do like the whole creamsicle kind of kind of spin on it. I did like that. I was like, that kind of just reminds me of like a creamsicle, even with like her costume and stuff. But this coat right here, man, I was not feeling that, bro. I was like, what is that shit? Like, what is that? I was like, why? Why? Like, why? Why the fuck did they do that? I was like, no, man. And I was like, dude, fuck. I was like, dude, fuck these guys. I still haven't got my dog knock. I was like, man, if this goes on BBTS, I'll give it a second look. And I'll maybe I'll give BBTS my money and they can ship it out at a proper price point. Fuck MEZCO. I'm not paying your shipping prices for one figure. Fuck you. Like I said, with the Doc Knock, I got two. I was like, all right, I'll get two. Justify that shipping a little bit more. Be on the lookout for that future giveaway, guys. It's gonna be a giveaway. 1,000 subs is just around the corner. I was like, I'm not pre-ordering this, dude. No. I was like, no, I'm gonna wait for it to see it go on waitlist. It didn't go on waitlist instantly. I thought it would. It's so hyped up. Didn't go on waitlist. I said, usually when it doesn't go on waitlist, there's an off chance BBTS might get it. If it goes on PBTS, I'll give it a second look. But just off the jump, if they would have put this up for pre-order at SDCC, maybe I should have gone back to go look at Toy Page's Instagram, gonna go take a look at some of these shots in the booth because right there it was selling it to me. But when I saw this pre-order, I was like, no fucking way. Bad timing for me, and that's my fault. But it kept me from pre-ordering it. So I don't know. But what about you guys? What are your guys' thoughts on this one, man? Did you guys like the figure? Did you guys like that fucking coat? Because like I said, I talked to even my man Wavy about this one, and I just, I just was baffled by that fucking coat. And then looking at the solicitations, not even one picture with that jacket, because there's just no way you can make that shit look cool. No fucking way, no fucking how. What were your guys' thoughts on it, man? Did you guys go in for it? My man Dart says MEZCO dropping Foxy Brown. Watch out. Yeah, she's got a badass look to her. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the head scope with the blowing the bubble gum. Like, I felt like that was like, all right, yeah, this shit's selling me. I like this. The fucking knuckle dusters, badass. Yeah, that's dope. The weapons, like I said, I did enjoy the like the creamsicle feel on her costume. Some of them have a little bit too much of like that white. It kind of looks like white plastic. It just makes it look like a fucking fake gun. But the fucking gold pinkering, that gold Uzi, that shit looks tight. Obviously the effects, the gold fucking katana, that's dope. But this last accessory page, this last accessory spreader here, I was like, man, this is stupid, bro. They got my dumbass with the drop, of course. My man B. Oh, you're hardcore though. That's not bad. Sunday night trying to get that Cyber Monday money locked up before it was all spent. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Cause like I said, man, I was like buying shit like for my house. I was like, man, I'm gonna buy stuff for like my house. I see gifts, stuff. I already kind of getting ready for like Christmas and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can't be buying too many toys right now. And caught me at a bad time. But like I said, when I looked at it, I was like, man, if this shit would have been $90, I'd have been like, yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking, man. I was like, fuck that, 115. Nah, hell no, man. Fuck no. Fuck that. No ass on that bitch. Are we looking at the arch on the ass? The arch on the ass. Don't need to see the crunch. I don't know. Character design looks cool. Like I said, she looks bad. Like she does look badass. But yeah, I just to me that you're right. The booty need a little bit more booty. You're not wrong. But I don't know. Maybe I kick myself when I see the reviews of this in hand. Maybe I'm gonna be getting that FOMO. But just out the gates, I was like, nah. And then, like I said, that's my fault. It being at a bad time for me. I can't be mad at a company for putting stuff out for pre-order. Like shit, they got the stuff ready, put it out. That's fine. But that's when you got to kind of make decisions for yourself and live with your decisions. Like I always like would trip out when people would be like, "Oh, this fucking company's like fucking charging for my pre-order at a bad time." It's like, don't pre-order stuff. Dude, there's never a good time to get charged for stuff. Like I would always trip out on people that pre-order stuff on Hasbro posts, and it's kind of shitty though. Like Hasbro kind of puts a certain date, but if it's earlier, if it's available earlier, they're gonna ship that out earlier. They don't have to tell people, "Hey guys, is it a good time for you?" Like, no, dude, it doesn't make no fucking sense. You pre-order the shit, Like, you're locked in, you know. Beware says this was an easy pass for me, mostly because I'm not into gold guns and bazookas. Overall, the accessories sucked. I think the accessories look cool, but some of the paint was a little bit off. Like the white on the bazooka, I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, maybe that wasn't the best color choice. Even though I did like it on her costume, like I said, it just gives that creamsicle feel. On the guns, it was a little bit much. Like I wouldn't have minded like the gold fucking M16. But everything else, it was a little bit too much. But that fucking, like, I'm not gonna get tired of pointing out that fucking god awful coat. Like, why? Why? I don't see anybody even posing her with that. Like, I don't know. I just don't see it. It's just like a waste. I have that same coat, no Diddy. My code names. Oh man. Yeah, I don't like I said, I was just trying to look at it like maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that's hot. I don't know. But like I actually got to go watch some streams of people talking about this figure, see how hyped up they were. But like the thing about MEZCO though, you get no honest opinion sometimes. There's just people that are hardcore about this, and that's fine. Like I completely understand if you're completely into a line. Talk about this with the Four Horsemen stuff all the time, Mythic Legions. It's like when you watch the streams of the people that collect that line, it's gonna be biased opinions, and that's completely fair. That's their channel. They can do whatever the hell they want. But like when I saw this, I was like, man, I don't like that coat. I don't like it. And maybe if they didn't have the coat, it wouldn't be that much more cheaper, and I still would have passed. So who cares what I think? But that's just what I saw that I didn't like. And yeah, like I said, it was a bad time for me. MEZCO, you should have waited for me when it's a good time. That they recently raised it an extra 50, Omar. Come on, Darth. That's like being Daredevil with a coat. Yeah, right? It's just like, bro, look at her. She's like a fucking damn near a fucking ninja. And it's just like, man, it's like you saw Kill Bill, the bride. She didn't have no goddamn fucking raincoat on. It's like, she don't need it. She needs that fucking katana, the fucking Uzi, the guns, and that's it. I was like, man, the holster looks cool. Like, I like that. And I like her weapons. I like her weapon set, but man, yeah, I don't know. And she got a nice rack. I can't deny. My man Diesel Fit. I bought her. I just liked her design. Yeah, like I said, it's not. I like the design, but I think if I had one nitpick about it, it would just be that goddamn coat. Unnecessary to pack that in. Is there an image without sunglasses? Just this one where she has like her hair puffs and stuff. So that's the only one I think. And then the other ones, I would just always display her with this head sculpt though. That blowing bubble gum. Is there another figure out there with that other than maybe like a Jubilee figure? I know the Mayfix was showing off. I don't know. You got to have a fucking head sculpt with like blowing bubble gum if a character kind of it fits for her, and like not even knowing anything about her, just that character design, that bubble gum, it works so well. Looks perfect. Testing out a female body. Give me Red Sonja. Yeah. I have seen some reviews on that Spider Gwen, and yeah, people are really digging that figure, like that body, that female body. So I'm sure, like even right here, like they're not skipping on the posing right here with some of this, like this one right here, this shot especially. I was like, all right, yeah, get some cool shit done with this. And then are those new Black Skull fucking Death Brigade or what? What are those fucking those agents? What are those fucking agents called? It looks like they're brand new, or are they just for this shot? It'd be kind of funny if they put like a 3-figure set out of this. Like, oh, now they got orange eyes, orange ties when they fight Tangerine. It's like, oh man, I'll probably still buy them. Nah, I wouldn't this time. At least one sister did get picked this year. Ghost tab, stupid. I bought her. That shipping price was atrocious, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like usually if it's something that's like really like, all right, I'm gonna buy this. I'll probably just sell off the figure. Sometimes I'll buy two. A lot of the times, this one right here, I was like, no, I'm not buying two here. Nah, bad timing because I wanted. Like I said, I was like, nah, bad timing. And I was like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck their damn shipping. In my head, I was thinking, all right, if I see this thing sell out, then that's it. That's sold out. But I was like, man, this shit was up for pre-order for a minute. So it didn't instantly sell out like a lot of their like Gomez's and shit. So I was like, man, sometimes you do get the opportunity to get these on BBTS. If it goes on BBTS, I'll take another look at it. And like I said, they're not gonna charge fucking goddamn $25 plus, to ship your shit out. That's what I hate about MEZCO pre-orders. And when they're MEZCO exclusives, it's like, man, you guys with your 50-pound fucking ship box, it's like, it's not 50 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It just sucks. So I don't know. Gotta wait to see how people are with this figure in hand. But like I said, you go in the MEZCO community, you're pretty much gonna hear the same thing. It's great. So I don't know. We gotta wait to see. Raceland Black Dog Knock is what I'm waiting for. Oh yeah, that murdered out Black Dog Knock. Yeah, he looked fucking cool. I'll see. That one's probably gonna be an exclusive though. Riot Shield and coat are not necessary. Even the shield. I agree. That was like completely just random as fuck. I would have just taken the guns, the holster, even her purse. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, the riot shield and that coat. It just seemed like they were just trying to pack more into the box unnecessarily to jack up the price a little bit, maybe only a little bit. So who knows? The riot shield is kind of random. Yeah, it's just fucking random as shit, bro. Like I would have given her maybe like a fucking another knife or something, some other kind of shit, something else, or maybe just nothing at all. Just kind of drop the price a little bit. I would have hoped. I just don't know how long MEZCO takes to ship in stock figs. Yeah, exactly. I saw my man Johnny commenting that he's like, in stock, ships in 2 months. It's like, yeah, dude. It's like, I get it, man. With the Doc Knock, it says 6 to 8 weeks shipping, but it's like, oh man, that's a long wait, especially when you saw this in the summertime. And then you're going to the holidays. It's gonna be hell to ship anything out. Probably not gonna get that Doc Knock until mid-January. That sucks. And you want more money from people? I don't know. Maybe it was just me that caught at a bad time because like I said, I did see people hyped up for it, instantly copping. Let's go to the comment section. Instant cops from people. But hey, man, there is worse things to buy. Because next up we got Star Wars Black Series, the Acolyte, Kale Naka, the Jedi Wookiee. Oh man, this is fucking terrible, man. This is bottom of the barrel when it comes to Star Wars, man. This is like, why is this not cool? Like normally you think, all right, Jedi Wookiee, that's got to be the coolest fucking thing I'm ever gonna look at. Like that's gonna be the coolest thing I ever see. And nope, it is not. I don't even know why they even got this dude in action poses. He didn't do jack shit. He got fucking killed jacking off on the computer. It's so lame. Uh so fucking lame. Oh man. What a random drop from Black Series this week with this, man. It's just like they don't even have like post-con streams. They don't even have like Marvel Legends gets it cracking, bro. They put out a teaser like, hey, stream on Friday. Everybody's like, hell yeah. 8 in the fucking morning, dude. What am I doing right there? Looking at fucking new toys because it's Marvel Legends. It's exciting. Dude, Black Series, it's like you got to be following Yak Face to get any kind of information from them. Because other than that, you won't hear about this shit at all. It's like they give these like fucking reveals to like these like online sites that nobody even goes to, like fucking Collider and all this garbage. Like nobody even goes on those sites. This shit's trash. Fucking shill media shit. So they get these reviews or these early looks. And like I said, Black Series, they just can't buy excitement, man. Like no fucking way. Not with this. And it just sucks. Like I said, it's no fault of Hasbro. They're just putting out the characters, the figures of the characters that are set out for them to make. But man, this series, like I said, man, if you watched it, God have mercy on your soul. But I'm sure you guys have caught reviews of it at the very least. This is like bottom of the barrel when it comes to Star Wars. This is like final nail in the coffin type of shit. It was just so fucking bad. Instantly canceled for a second season. Instantly canceled as soon as this shit wrapped up. none of the characters were done justice. Like I said, a Jedi Wookiee should be like one of the coolest things you ever fucking see. It would be action figure crack. This is not. This is garbage. This looks like so fucking lame. Like man, like I said, it just looks lame, especially knowing that it's coming from that god awful series. I can't even bring myself to pre-order this at all. Don't fucking want it. No fucking way. Like this is just, and it being $35 too. It's fucking outrageous. This is Ollie's exclusive. Next year's RosCon, this is gonna be there. Yeah, I can't see people pre-ordering this full price because yeah, like I said, this series already wrapped up, and it's insane. It's insane, dude. The Hasbro had to make a full wave of these characters before the series even wrapped up. Figures didn't even release. Instantly canceled as soon as the series wrapped up. It's like, who the fuck would buy this then? They took all this merch down from the Disney store. You can't even buy Acolyte merch on there. I think maybe they put it back up, but I remember they took it all down. Like, who wants this stuff? This is like, man, I get even the deepest, most hardcore Star Wars fan, but shit, man, this ain't it, guys. This is like seriously, man, when they're just looking at this, any kind of relic from that show is just anti-Star Wars. This is anti-Star Wars, man. Is that a man bun? Yeah, that's a man bun on a Wookiee, bro. Like, just the fucking fact that they would put a man bun on a goddamn Wookiee, it's like that ain't Star Wars, man. That is not Star Wars. I didn't even know the Jedi Wookiee had a lightsaber. Exactly. All you saw him was jacking off in front of the computer and he got fucking murked. This thing looks terrible. I agree. At least, man, I don't know what's worse, man. The series or the damn figure. The figures of the series. Star Wars released the entire 2025 Ollie toy wave. Yeah, exactly. The whole wave, bro. RosCon 2025. Under the barrel. It was terrible. Yeah. Very fucking bad. I'll only buy this one for a nephew for Christmas that I hate. Yeah. Get this for that one nephew you really don't like, huh? It's like, here you go, got everybody. Oh no, wait! I got you a special one. You got the biggest action figure of them all. Like, you get this ugly piece of shit. I heard the Skeleton Crew was decent. It's a broken IP to me. Yeah, I've heard the Skeleton Crew is actually pretty good. But like I said, yeah, I'm right there with you, man. It's just, I don't know. I guess I could still enjoy just watching it for what it is. But to me, it's not Star Wars. It's not Star Wars is already done. It's already done. The story's already ended to me. It ended with Return of the Jedi. That season 1 of Book of Boba when Luke came in for Baby Yoda. That was it. Season 2, that was it. That's it. I don't want to know anything else after that. Yeah, like I said, none want to know anything else after that story and anything before it, because yeah, it's not gonna come back, guys. We could just say goodbye already. It's gone for good. Because yeah, like I said, $35. I don't see a lot of people pre-ordering this. And then along with this, they also put out another one of these 2-packs, these Clone Wars series. So more of these Clone Wars 2-packs. So you get a Jedi Knight and then just a clone trooper. So we got Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's a general outfit instead of General Obi-Wan, and then a clone trooper from the 212th. So yeah, pretty cool 2-packs that they're putting out. Like I said, I bought that Yoda one. I wish it would have just been a single Yoda. I would have saved myself like $25, and I believe a third one that they've put out was a Mace Windu. So gotta wait to see if they continue this whole little Clone Wars 2-pack thing. I think they are. I think they're gonna put all the Jedi Knights in that shit. And then the one thing I do like about this is in the Clone Wars, they have like those gauntlets and stuff. So pretty sure when we see the Kit Fisto, I might go in for that one because I think that one might be updated as far as that like gauntlet thing goes. I don't think that first release had that. So I might go in for that one when they show that off. And that might be the last one that they do. Unless they do the Ki-Adi-Mundi that already has sold out. So might stick him in the 2-pack. Give people a second opportunity to cop them. But yeah, like I said, these are the Star Wars reveals, man. It's like barely get squeezed into like a full run of toy news, and it's just a shit talk them. That's it. That's all they're good for. They're the new Super 7. It's like that's such an insult. They're new Super 7. It's like, what the fuck happened to Super 7? So you get all these toy companies showing off new toys, and what's the news on Super 7? Clearance on BBTS, $17 Ultimates. Go get them. That's the news. Oh man, to think there's people that showed for that company, that's insane. But yo, next up we got the Hasbro Pulse fan stream Marvel Legends series. So yeah, like I said, man, these guys get the excitement rolling over there on their end, man. Was it for nothing though? I don't know. Got to look at the wave, man. 2 full waves of Marvel Legends. And first off, we kick it off with Electro? Question mark. I guess we got a new Electro in Marvel Comics. So this is Francine Fry. So I don't know. I've heard plenty of people reading off the Wiki Marvel website already, so I'm not gonna regurgitate it to you guys. But yeah, I guess it's a female Electro in Marvel Comics now. Figure wise, easy pass for me. Like I said, I don't need a female Electro. I'd rather just get the classic look, classic character. But yeah, it is kind of reusing that fucking pinless female body. It's not like one of their updated articulated ones, but action figure wise, it is nice. It does look better when you're getting like more pinless stuff. And then these effects are new. So you got these like cool lightning effects. I don't know if that's worthy of a purchase, but they do look nice for what they are. And I believe these were getting shown off at Brazil Comic Con or some Comic Con in Brazil somewhere. So this was like one of the leaks out there, along with another X-Men figure I want to take a look at right now. But yeah, just off the jump, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a long stream. I was like, I don't think they're gonna have anything cool up their sleeve. And yeah, we'll take a look at it all right now. But yeah, just off the jump, this is one that I'm probably gonna pass up on. I think that's gonna be clearancing out in a lot of places. Next up, though, this one is another one that got teased out in the last couple of weeks. I believe Dan Slott, comic creator, teased this out on his Blue Sky, and I was like, as soon as I heard Blue Sky, I was like, yeah, this guy's a fag. It's like, yeah, this guy's a fag. 'Cause nobody tweeting stuff out anymore. They got a Blue Sky. What are Blue Sky tweets called? When you say, oh, this guy tweeted this out or he posted this on on YouTube or on Instagram. What are Blue Sky things called? They Blue Skyed him. It's like, oh yeah, this guy's gay. But yeah, he did tease out this Spider Boy. So he created new created character in Marvel Comics also. And man, I saw a lot of pushback on this, man. I guess it's just like the character just didn't really resonate with people. Believe they kind of retconned his story into like the actual 616, and it just didn't make any sense. And it never really does. Whenever they retcon characters, it's fucking stupid. But I honestly feel like it was just like Marvel's like way of just like locking up that name Spider Boy, because like, man, what's stopping from people from somebody creating a character that's called Spider Boy? And it's like, yeah, you give him another kind of lore and backstory and stuff, kind of not obviously Peter Parker or Spider-Man, because you get fucking copyright or whatever. But that seemed like a name that was just up for grabs, and I feel like Marvel just kind of was like, yeah, let's just lock this up, create some stupid fucking character, we'll fucking figure the story out later. But I gotta say, man, action figure wise, I'm kind of liking this, man. I like how it looks. It's just character wise, I don't need to know anything about him. I do remember when his first comic appearance came out. I believe he had like a first cover appearance, and that book was going for fucking a shit ton of money, man. It was like a hot book of the week for like a few months. I don't know if it's like cooled off or anything. I'm sure it has. Because now that it's like story came out and stuff, people are just not feeling it. So pretty sure that spec market kind of dropped. But just action figure wise, I think this looks cool. I'm gonna pick this one up. I feel like this one, it's getting shit talked the most because, like I said, the character story isn't the greatest, but I feel like this is gonna be one that's gonna sell out and it's gonna go up in price when it does come out. Because action figure wise, the body isn't like fully updated. They are just kind of like I said, slowly implementing newer stuff. I guess here they just kind of implemented pinless arms, pinless legs, and stuff, but that fucking waist swivel is just so fucking outdated. It looks like shit, complete garbage. So it's like that teen body, but just with pinless arms and legs. But like I said, though, action figure wise, in my own head canon, looks like a cool fucking like action figure. He looks fun. You know, I don't need to know shit about his character or backstory and stuff like that. When it comes to something like this, it just, to me, it just looks cool. And like I said, I don't know. I felt like they just want to lock up the name, but the thing that's tripping me out here though is like, as stupid as his backstory is, it's like, okay, this is Spider Boy, and we're gonna take a look at a Hot Toys right now, and you guys tell me in the solicitation, what does it mean here? Because I feel like with Miles Morales, like he's cool, but they really kind of hit a wall as far as like who is he? Is he the new Spider-Man? Is he the new Spider-Man? Then what's Peter? He's no longer anything. He's retired. Because in that video game, I guess that's like the mantle being passed to the new Spider-Man. Is it because they couldn't find a name for Miles? Is that the mantle has to be passed, or like what's going on? Because right here it's like, okay, this is Spider Boy, stupid character, stupid backstory, probably never gonna go anywhere. But Miles Morales being Spider-Man, that kind of sucks for Peter. You know, the one that brought you to the fucking big leagues. You know what I mean? It's like we're gonna take a look at the Hot Toys and what they put the solicitation as. They put it as Peter Parker, not Spider-Man. Peter Parker. And it's like the only figure I've kind of seen get kind of like branded that way, you know? So right here, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of an easy way to kind of give him like a little sidekick and stuff. Cause I wouldn't call Miles a sidekick to Peter. I would just call the mantle being passed to another Spider-Man. So I don't know. This is gonna be a figure I get though. Like I said, I feel like this one's gonna be the one that sells out the most. It's just another character for the spider shelf. But I think if I had one nitpick of the whole character is like I remember when he first came out, I thought he was like a little bit more shorter than what he is. Right here, he definitely has like that more teen body, which just to me is fucking Spider-Man. I always think of Spider-Man as just like a fucking teenager and stuff. Obviously, he ages up later on, but I don't know. I guess because he's been illustrated in so many different covers, I kind of thought he was a little bit shorter. But overall, I think I'm still gonna get him. I think he still looks cool enough. So far, anybody in for that Electro and this Spider Boy? Because, like I said, yeah, this one was the one that caught the most heat. Not far off. It looks like they're introducing all new Spider Girl. So right here, we got a cover for her character design. I mean, you guys tell me, is this Marvel losing it, going out the deep end, or what? Because as far as I know, like it's comic book, man. It's like, dude, they don't really have any kind of original ideas or any kind of cool stories up their sleeves to kind of tell. They're lacking a lot of talent when it comes to like some of these like writers at Marvel and DC and stuff. And I feel like this is just like them taking advantage of the spec market. You know, it's like new character first appearance, they sell a shit ton of books. Dan Slott, he's a fucking nobody. He's always gonna be a fucking nobody. But the way for him to get more jobs from fucking Marvel or anybody else, any other publisher, I'm pretty sure he sold a shit ton of books from Marvel when he created this character. Because, like I said, the spec market goes crazy for this stupid stuff. First appearance, first appearance, first appearance. Everybody wants to lock up that new first appearance of Miles, that first appearance. Like, look at those fucking golden keys and shit. If you have like a first appearance of Batman, Superman, you're a millionaire. You're not just an average comic book collector. You're like a fucking Saudi prince. You know, so people that are kind of on the lower level, obviously, they're always trying to hit the lotto with these fucking first appearances. And I feel like that's what Marvel does. Like they kind of just create these new characters, sell a shit ton of these books when they come out, and then that's it. They don't care about the character. They just got people for a lot of money. A lot of stupid people too. It's like this fucking character is never gonna make you $1 million. It's a nobody. It's a nothing character, you know. So I don't know. They call it skeet, literally. Is that what it's called? Dan Slott has been a mega snowflake since day one. Yeah, fucking Dan Slott. Oh, that's what they call fucking blue sky fucking tweets, skeets. That's funny. This is Dart says, you gentlemen already know Hasbro needs to stop using their outdated articulation. Go Steph. Sony is trying to make Miles the next Spider-Man. Oh yeah, like I said, we're gonna take a look at that Hot Toys right now, and you tell me what they label Spider-Man as, and what does that mean? I'm in for the Spider Boy. Design looks cool. Yeah, like I said, I think the design, action figure wise, looks cool. I don't like this head sculpt though with the fucking fangs. I don't know why they did that, but the mask looks cool, like with the fucking extra eyes and shit. You can't really see it, but he has like extra eyes on the side of his head. Like I like that. It just kind of has like that spider, you know, like look to it. We have multiple eyes. This head sculpt though, I don't know why they would add fucking a mouth and fangs. That looks stupid, you know. But the extra eyes, I do like that. That part looks cool. And then he's got sneakers on. I mean, come on, man. That's cool already, bro. You know what I'm saying? For Morales, I think Marvel should have given him a different name from Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they ran into a fucking like a wall right there. It's like they should have thought of that before they continued the character. They should say, okay, what's gonna be his story? What's gonna be his name? You know, because they didn't think of a name. They can't call him Miles Morales, and then everybody knows his identity. You know, that's the kid from down the street. But what was his name? Spider Boy. I don't think that would have worked. It just, you know, you don't kind of give the character enough respect when calling that dude a boy, Spider Boy. It was like a little sidekick, you know. They should have came up with something, you know. I think in the little kid cartoon they call him Spin. It's like, oh, that's Spin, you know, so little kids can distinguish that because nobody's gonna say that's Miles Morales. I'm like, what? Like, okay, but now you'll see that Hot Toys right now. They're gonna call Spider-Man something. They're not gonna call him Spider-Man though. They're gonna call him Peter. It's like this is Peter Parker in this suit. No, that's Spider-Man in that suit. That's not Peter in that suit. That's Spider-Man. That's the Spider-Man. You know, they tried to give Miles a new name, but it was horrible and didn't stick. It was called Spidey. I thought it was called Spin. That's what I heard. It was called Spidey. I never heard that one before. Why does Marvel put Jordans on new characters? Personally, I don't like the design of their costumes. I don't know if these are Jordans, but I like them. They're kind of cool. It's got sneakers, bro. It's just dope. It's just cool. That's the coolest thing on the costume. Yeah, that's how weird they are. Although they're calling it scoots. What? Skeet, skeet, skeet. I like skeet, skeet. But yep, jumping back into the stream, we got next up we had a Marvel Spider-Man Unlimited. I don't know why I was trying to say Marvel Unlimited. I was like Marvel Spider-Man Unlimited. And man, if you grew up fucking watching this cartoon, you're a real one, bro. You just didn't want to let go of your childhood, man. Because that Spider-Man animated series was long gone. It was never coming back, and it just ended so abruptly too. I remember just like, man, all we got was reruns for like a while, and then we realized like, yeah, that's it. It's never coming back. Once they started showing off commercials to this upcoming Spider-Man cartoon where it's more extreme, Spider-Man Unlimited, and man, like I said, I just didn't want to let go of my childhood. I watched the cartoon. It was terrible, but for the time, I loved it. It was awesome. The one thing about this figure, though, man, is it's missing the goddamn cell shading. When I looked at it, I was like, why does he look so weird? Like, especially his head sculpt. I was like, I don't remember Spider-Man Unlimited looking like that. He just looks like too bland and clean, like the head sculpt. And then when I looked at the card back, I was like, oh yeah, I don't have the image, but he's missing like cell shading. Like if you go to look at that commercial or that cartoon, I mean, it's like the cell shading. You had like all the shadow on his mask and stuff. It just that's how he looked. That's why I'm like, man, this is the one time they needed to do cell shading on the figure, and I feel like, man, since they didn't do it, it doesn't quite look right. But I'm pretty sure people would have hated the cell shading because it just would have thrown their shelf completely off. So I don't know. I guess I can live without it. I am gonna go in for it just because, like I said, watch this cartoon. It was pretty fucking bad. It definitely was a Spider-Man the animated series, and definitely wasn't one of their best cartoons out there. But you know, it kind of held us over for a while until we finally had to let go. Like I said, that was the end of Marvel animated series, as far as I know. I know the Avengers cartoon kind of took off for a bit. Some people kind of recommend that a lot of times, but I always feel like Marvel animated shows are just so fucking dog shit. Never liked any of them outside of the ones in the 90s. Like the Hulk one was even cool. The Iron Man cartoon was cool. Even the Fantastic Four one had its like charm to it. Spider-Man was fucking goated. But everything they've ever come up with after that, I'm like, man, that's just so bad. Why can't they just make that fucking obviously X-Men. X-Men was classic. I know everybody dug that X-Men 97 series on Disney Plus. I've been hearing rumblings about Spider-Man coming back on the like that same kind of like feel as far as X-Men 97. I wouldn't mind that. That would be fucking awesome. We finally get like a continuation to that story, find out what happens to Mary Jane, you know, what happens to Peter and stuff. Cause yeah, that shit ended so abruptly. It was just like, damn, it just came and went, man. And I don't think it was because of the series was doing bad. I think during that time, I remember just hearing about like Fox getting broken up, like that Fox Kids stuff just getting broken up by all the license holders and stuff. So it just kind of sucks that like, yeah, the kids that grew up with those cartoons, it's like, man, they were like on for a good amount of time, but man, once they were gone, that was it. And look how much nostalgia they hold. People still remember that shit, man, as being their introduction to these characters and stuff. So I don't know. Spider-Man Unlimited suit was insanely cool, but this missing the shading, the black was what made it look cool. Yeah, exactly, like that dark shading, like the black and stuff. It just made it look like more, I don't know, like more extreme. I don't know if that's the word. It just looked a lot cooler. You're right. It looked way cooler. So I felt like this definitely needed that cell shading. Oh yeah, PSA. If people aren't already aware, Canada Post are on strike, but you can use UPS and they're not on strike, so it doesn't affect deliveries apparently. That's a fucking hell of a random fucking comment. Liquid. Are they on strike? Man, fuck Canada. At the time, this was Marvel's answer to Batman Beyond. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Man, hell no. Batman Beyond was way more fire. And I feel like WB animated, like DC animated, is like miles better than fucking Marvel. Like Marvel for sure had the Spider-Man and X-Men animated series, but man, shit, DC has had Batman animated series, Batman New Adventures, Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited, countless fucking movies. Like they're way better. So I don't know. Yeah, it was definitely a response to Batman Beyond, but man, I felt like they lost it. They lost it. And I remember during this time, there was like a transition. Like WB kids, they became like Saturday morning cartoons. Like Fox was done with. They had nothing. They had nothing to attract people, man. I remember they were starting to get in like a couple anime shows, but it just wasn't catching wind. And I remember this was like one of the last few cartoons that they had to like that was like worth checking out. I remember the Carnage and the Venom in there had like a bigger kind of role in there. They look like way far out designs from the animated series. But yeah, during that time, Kids WB already had locked people or took the kids' attention away. This wasn't getting shit. So I don't know. It's cool for nostalgia, and for that alone, I'll probably get it. And then next up, we got fucking Kane, that clone fucking saga during the 90s. So for you fucking Ben Riley fans, this might be one for the collection, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Like this is like some fucking super 90s shit. Not my favorite shit. So this one, easy pass for me. And like I said, man, so far it didn't really look there was too many people hyped up on these reveals. I think the Spider-Man Unlimited, as cool as it is, it's only for like a more of a niche crowd. I don't think a lot of people even knew about this cartoon. He did appear in that fucking Across the Spider-Verse movie, but I don't think that's enough to kind of warrant a pre-order. But it is a Spider-Man character. People might get him. Spider Boy was getting shit on by everybody. Nobody seemed to like that one. This one caught a little bit of excitement. I saw a lot of people going like getting hyped up for this one. I guess it's just more that 90s feel, another kind of Spidey type villain shit. So I don't know. For me, I can save money on this one though, even though character design does look interesting. It does have like some added sculpt to like the body and stuff to kind of get like those raised like those like veins and shit or what. But yeah, it has a little bit of added sculpt to it. And like that cape, I guess they were pointing out the color of like that torn cape. It's like, look, it's pink. Okay. Chill, bro. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was pretty good. And I've tried giving that a chance, and I'm like, man, that's like some shit like my little nephew's like, dog. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't nowhere near the storytelling that like Justice League had. Justice League and Justice League Unlimited was way fucking more fire. Way more fire. But just different kind of animation, you gotta get like accustomed to that fucking Bruce Timm type anime. But I like it. I love that shit. Way more fire, bro. Chill. He said, chill, bro. Chill. I don't know. Maybe I got to give it another chance because I always do hear people talk about that Earth's Mightiest Hero cartoon. I got to probably go get my Disney Plus subscription back. True that Earth's Mightiest Heroes and Spectacular Spider-Man were insanely cool. Spectacular Spider-Man, I heard that's another cartoon that was pretty dope. I like the design in that Spidey. Spider-Man Unlimited was supposed to be based on 2099, but they thought people would either get confused or be even a bigger knockoff to Batman Beyond. I think they should have done that. That would have been a hell of a lot better. It's like confused. Like, bro, we was little kids. We wasn't get confused. We're dumb idiots. I like Spider-Man's theme song. It was tight. Yeah, that was a classic theme song. Head and Shoulders Kane. Yeah. So look at that fucking long, luscious hair. I don't know. This is an easy pass for me. So far, probably just getting the Spider Boy and the Spider Man Unlimited, two Spideys. And next up, we got fucking Agent Venom, Flash Thompson. So this is another one that I don't know. Maybe one of the better reveals. Man, after getting that fucking amazing Yamaguchi, this is a little bit lackluster for me personally. Even though I don't know, this would look a little bit better on your Marvel Legends shelf. Obviously it being from the same company, but I don't know. It's just it might be a little bit too little, too late for me personally. But I do like that unmasked head sculpt. You got that Flash Thompson fucking head and shit looking good. That's a good looking head sculpt, like just low key and shit. I don't know about his hairdo, but it does look good. So I don't know. This might be another one that people going for. Got that goofy little pistol though. That should look kind of corny and shit. I just feel like it's missing something, man. It's like missing like tendrils or like more guns or something. I don't know. And then I like that Flash Thompson head sculpt, but maybe if they did have like another one with like different kind of eyes and shit, like masked on, that would look a little bit better. But I don't know. So I don't know. This might be one that's on the maybe pile for me. But like I said, I already got my Agent Venom, but I can definitely see them doing an anti-Venom, anti-Agent Venom and shit. Easy, just reuse, simple repaint. So might be one to be on the lookout for. It might be one that sells a lot faster. Agent Venom needs the tentacles, revolvers, and like the original release. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely missing all that shit. I don't know. Justice League and Justice League Unlimited were cartoons that drawn. Nowadays, it's different. I think I read that wrong. Looks like Jamie Lannister. um, that's what I'm saying. Omar the Flash Thompson looks tight. Yeah, yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty damn good. I prefer the Yamaguchi one better. Yeah, same. You like that Jamie Lannister sculpt? I think it looks good. I mean, shit. I think it looks pretty on point. But look at that hair. That hair is a little bit looking funny and shit. Maybe if he had a different expression on, it's like it's motherfucking Agent Venom, bro. Like, get that full on fucking action fucking face pose or something. Jamie Lannister's Agent Venom. Well, fuck you guys. Did I miss a new Teen Titans show talk? Man, Teen Titans is another good cartoon. That's another goated cartoon, man. Not Teen Titans Go, though. That's a fucking retarded cartoon. I watched entire Creature Commandos 1, 2. Pretty good. James Gunn is a weird dude, though. I gotta give that a go, man. No, that's like the new start, right, to the DCU. How many episodes is it so far? Only 2? Or did they release the whole season? That'd be kind of cool to just binge it all. I don't want to fucking be going back to watch that shit. I'll just forget about it. And then next up, they got animated series Chameleon, the long awaited. Shit, man. This was like fucking long awaited from a lot of people. A lot of people were buying these like card backs, these like fucking classic card backs to get these villains on there. So they did tease out these like fucking unmasked or masks to like fucking these different kind of like Spidey characters and shit. So a lot of people were kind of like not imagining this was going to be the animated series Chameleon, because if you guys remember that, he didn't like fucking use like face masks and shit. He would just kind of press on his belt and then just like transform. So a lot of people were kind of wondering, why would they have a J. Jonah Jameson fucking like mask and shit as an accessory? And it's pretty fucking stupid of these guys to include that. It would have been a hell of a lot cooler to just include like different head sculpts from like different characters in that series, so you can just do that. Honestly, you could just get like a Marvel character, but I don't know, it would have been cool to kind of get like just maybe a Jay Jonason head sculpt, maybe I don't know, different characters that he turned into. There was like a few like episodes that he was in where he was just like transforming, like pressing the button and just transforming into a different character. It would have been cool to get like 3 or 4 extra head sculpts of just like different characters instead of this stupid like unmasked, like just doesn't make any sense. I know it's like a callback to like the Toy Biz stuff, but it's like, that's fucking stupid, guys. Come on, man. Like, it's like this is not comic book based. I guess it's, I don't know, just a stupid callback. But like I said, it would have been a lot better the other way. I know a lot of people were kind of pointing that out. that were still drawn, old-fashioned drawn cartoons. Um, I think you were talking about the last comment. I need that chameleon. Yeah, the chameleon looks cool. I think you're picking up all these like animated Spidey animated villains. It's probably an easy get. I know some of the ones that have already came out on the VHS, like 2 packs have sold out. I know shout out to my man Tyler. I know he's waiting on that fucking Vulture restock. I don't think that shit's coming, man. Like shit. I don't think it's coming. Like that shit. It looks like they make short production runs of those like VHS 2 packs because I think they sat on a lot of the X-Men ones. Not so much the Wolverine and the Cyclops, but like I think that Jean Grey and that fucking what else did they put out? It was Jean Grey, wasn't it a Jubilee? I think those things like clearanced out in a lot of places, especially the Jean Grey one. That one was fucking terrible. That Storm, she looked like dog crap. Like man, I hate. That's what I'm saying. When they make the shit characters, sometimes I don't even want to call them shit characters, but the ones that don't sell, once they sit, they pivot and they make less of the cooler shit. So I don't know. So we gotta wait to see. Yes, I'll be getting a couple chameleons, my man Tyler L. So he's getting 2, one for the wall, one to stock, one to rock. This chameleon needed to have been released years ago, no? Yeah, I mean, it's a good time now. I mean, yeah, it's there looks like they're kind of plucking away at the Spidey villains and stuff. Like they just recently released that Vulture. That one looked cool. I should have probably gone in for that Vulture 2-pack. I just didn't want it, that stupid Spider-Man. Another Nick Fury head. Yeah, that would have been cool. Exactly. That would have been awesome. Craven movie is next week. The Morbius universe continues. Yeah. That Craven movie, man. They released the first 8 minutes to that movie on YouTube and shit. So fucking stupid. It just looks so dumb. It's like wannabe fucking Bourne Identity and shit. Like I was like, this is Jason Bourne movie? Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh man, I couldn't even watch the whole thing. It was just so boring. I watched like 6 minutes. I'm like, should I watch the rest of this? Nah, I'm done. This is stupid. He would take pictures of people with his belt and be able to transform into them. No, I think so. I think that's how he did. He was able to kind of like track them or like save them out to his belt or some shit. I don't know. That whole shit's stupid anyway. Stupid cartoon for kids, but it was awesome. It was awesome for the time. But he looks cool. Pretty easy get for a lot of people. I'll probably cop him. It was a good Spidey villain. Yeah, this was the whole first wave, man. And then during that stream, they went on to do some stupid cringe draft. I don't know why they do that. It's like they waste fucking people's time on purpose. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. It's like they wasted a whole 20, 30 minutes doing that shit. Maybe it was less, but it felt like fucking ages. I was like, God damn, can you guys hurry the fuck up? Is this stream over or what? But it wasn't, because apparently they had more. Because like I said, the day before they did tease out a couple figures at Brazil. So that Electro being one of them. Before they got into the next wave, they did show off a couple of exclusives going to Target. So first off, we got the Savage Land Professor X. This motherfucker's walking and shit. So yeah, this is one figure that I've seen a lot of people make customs of. I think people were buying that. What was it? Was it the Hank Pym figure that came like in this bodysuit and shit? I don't know. I forgot what figure it was, but I seen a couple of people making a custom of this version. So now you get official release going to Target. This thing might clearance out, man. Like, I don't know if a lot of people are going in for this one, especially since they are re-releasing that fucking hover chair joint. So I don't know, maybe for a completionist, but I think a lot of people are really excited for like more Savage Land characters, because when did that Sauron bath come out? That shit came out fucking years ago, man. And I don't know, I guess just a lot of people are waiting for more looks from that run and shit. So yeah, we gotta wait to see if they got more coming out. But by the sound of it during the stream, it did sound like they were. So here's hoping for a Savage Land Rogue pretty soon. I'll be copping that. But this one, not so much. Probably passing. And yeah, like I said, when he was put out the fucking Kazar and Zabu and shit, he was like, "Whoa, everybody likes Savage Land." And I was like, "Yeah, these guys ain't got no heat. They ain't bringing shit out cool." And I was right. They didn't. And then also another exclusive, this time going to Walmart. We got the 77 Spider-Man. So fucking old ass show, very corny, but very nostalgic for a lot of people, man. And I don't know, this might be a cool get, you know, especially if you have like the other Marvel Legends to like the Spider-Verse or even like the No Way Home figures. that'd be cool to get like another little live action Spidey and shit. You know, this was like the first live action Spider-Man, so might be cool. I know they did put out that Japanese Spider-Man also a couple years ago, or was it a year ago? That'd be another one to kind of stick on the shelf, maybe next to this guy. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. And then the one thing they were talking about is the fucking accessories, like a fucking string. It's like, oh yeah, he used rope, so we're gonna just give you a piece of string. It's like, nice. Thanks, guys. It's like a little piece of string. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I guess it makes sense, but it was kind of stupid. So I don't know. Might be one that I don't know if it's easy to cop and it's on there. It's not fucking $27 like a lot of these exclusives are. Sometimes I might get it, but I'm not guaranteeing that. I pre-ordered a second hover chair pack for this Xavier. Okay, so yeah, that would actually make sense. Kind of stick him in a hover chair, or you could just take the other one out, tie when you're using this one. You want to display him permanently, huh? Hope this peg warms. I want this for $11.99. You talking about the fucking Professor X or the Spidey? Because yeah, that fucking Warlord or Professor X is clearancing on Walmart right now. So Walmart, I feel like clearances out some of their fucking exclusives a lot of times. I always feel like they get more shit on Walmart than Target. Target always sells out of their shit, man. They sold out of that Venom pool fast as fuck. I was glad to get that link. We need mutates. Zabu looks like that tiger is having a seizure. Yeah, whenever they pose these things out on their little table, it's like, Jesus Christ, guys, you guys pose like shit, man. They like bend one of the legs and stuff all the time. Savage Land Rogue, yeah, man. That's what I think everybody's waiting for. Hopefully they put that out. Hopefully. It'll make us wait too long. I watched the 77 Spider-Man. I love the mask design. I hope to get it. I hope I get it. Yeah, I think you will get it. I think you will get a fair opportunity. Like I said, when the links go up, you get like a good window to pre-order this stuff, but you do got to make up your mind some of the time, especially if it's like a Spider-Man character or a Spider-Man. It's like, yeah, it's just probably gonna sell out. I need the Spider-Man. This was my introduction to him in the early 80s. Oh shit, shout out to Frankie Rivera. Man, I got the Wu-Tang, Dr. Doom and shit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, see if it's got that nostalgia, then yeah, this one might be going by pretty fast. So yeah, for me, it's not really like a must get, but like I said, if it's there and there's like other things going there for pre-order on Walmart, I'll probably get it if I get that free shipping. I'm going to put Osborn's head on the second Xavier body. Okay. Ty got his fucking plans and shit in motion. Ty's always fucking thinking ahead. And then next up we got No Way Home Lizard. This one going to Amazon. So yeah, I saw some hype on this one too. I was kind of excited for it also, just because, like I said, I have been buying a few of these like live action Spider-Man villains. I got that Doc Ock, I got the fucking Green Goblin, got the Venom. I ended up getting the Carnage not too long ago. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I do need like the lizard. When they do the Electro, I'm gonna get him. And they did tease that out. They were like, hey, we know you guys have been asking for this figure, because this is a long ass time ago that this shit came out. And I guess people wanted more of an update on it. But yeah, it doesn't look like they did that. But yeah, I guess people were still excited just to get the opportunity to get this one. But they did kind of put it out there that, yeah, that other villain, wink, wink, which would be like Electro, he is coming. So yeah, it'd be cool to kind of get a Jamie Foxx head sculpt and shit. Yeah, might be a easy get when they put that one out. Like I said, it is kind of cool to get like good movie figures if they're gonna do them all and stuff. Like I said, I've been buying the McFarlane Batman villains. I like these Spider-Man movies. They're done really well in my eyes. Even like the Venom ones I didn't like so much, but the designs on the Venom and the Carnage don't look bad. But yeah, the No Way Home trilogy and stuff, like all that Spider-Man trilogy that the MCU did, to me it was done really well. And then even like the old Spider-Man movies, I like them, man. Like the Tobey Maguire ones, especially Spider-Man 2. That's like one of the better superhero movies of all time to me. Honestly, like I love that shit when it came out. So this one I gotta see. I think since it's a more of a deluxe figure, it might be priced up a little bit more, but if it's anywhere over 35, they can go fuck all the way off. If this thing is anywhere near $50, they can go fuck all the way off. I'm passing. So hopefully not. Hopefully it's not that much, but we gotta wait to see, because knowing them, they are some bastards. So we gotta wait to see on that. Shauna She Devil better be soon. If they release Savage Land Rogue on the Black Widow body, I'm getting her. Oh yeah, they might put that on a better body. Best episode of the 77 Spider-Man was a clone episode. Best line was, "Yes, Peter, I'm you. You are me, and this is a gun." Stupid. Oh man, I would 1000% get Jamie Foxx Electro over Electro Karen. Yeah, I think so too. Jamie Foxx Electro, that one. I feel like I didn't know there was that much hype or want for that figure, but apparently there is. They might reuse Lizard for Sauron again. Ah, you're right. You're right. They might. They do. They might put that fucking Sauron back out some way. That Sony Venom from SH is bomb. The Sony Venom Hasbro release is actually good too. Yeah, that's a really good Marvel Legends. Really good one. And then we get into the X-Men wave. So they had been teasing out this figure, Fabian Cortez, for fucking God knows how long. It's like, fucking hell, man. Get it over with already. Put it up for pre-order. Nobody cares. Nobody's buying it. And then at Brazil, they tease off this AOA Gambit. And I was just like, man, but why? Why more AOA, man? I'm done with this shit. I'm not even done with it. I never started it, man. Always hated AOA. I was just like, man, the character designs just weren't it for me, man. Like, story aside, I read the story and I'm like, it's not a terrible run, but man, I just couldn't get into it. A lot of it, man. I just didn't like it. Easily passing on this Gambit. It's like, I don't know. It's it was funny to watch people talk about this on streams and like fake excitement. It's like, oh, look, he's pinless. It's like, oh man, that's terrible. This is, I don't know. Maybe there is fans of this. I don't know. There is. It definitely got this following, the fucking AOA stuff, but I've never liked it. Always passed up on all the legends. I don't even know why Mafix is going in to make the figures. So this is easy pass for me, and it kind of sucks now that they show this off. It's like, yeah, they're kind of letting you know the AOA stuff is not gone. They're going to continue to kind of put out more versions of these characters. It's like, stop listening to Dan Yoon. It's like, nobody cares, Dan. This shit's trash. It's like, for every fan that likes AOA, there's like 3 people that don't like it. So easily going to peg warm. Like, do you guys hate money? Like, what's up with you guys, man? This is not it for me. But that's just me. Maybe there are fans of this, more fans than not. But just my opinion. I think I'm good with this one right here. I'm with you. AOA is not my thing. Yeah. Yeah, that shit sucks ass. I had to get the whole AOA wave only for Colossus. There's been 2 waves of this shit, so I don't know. Fuck all that shit though. Like that Sugar Man Beth, that was like the first wave. That was a like crazy looking figure, but man, that shit's stupid. The AOA Gambit, remember it because I won't. Shut the fuck up, Ghost F. Was AOA a good story in the comics? Was it liked? I mean, it's got its following. I didn't like it. I do not like it at all. And then we got AOA X-Force Nightcrawler. And man, I remember when they were teasing this off, I was like, okay, maybe. Nah, I'm good. I'm not getting this shit. I was just looking at it. I was like, nah, I already got the fucking Nightcrawler I want. Not getting this. And like I said, man, 2 ways worth of Marvel Legends, and it didn't look like there was much excitement. Like when they were already kind of this deep into the reveals, I was like, yeah, this is a waste of a fucking pulse stream. Like seriously, they could have just put this in for pre-order and just nobody would have gave a shit. Like, man, I was like kind of pissed off. I was like, fucking hell, because I got out of work and I was like, man, should I go get some breakfast? Like, nah, let me go home and watch this shit. I don't want to miss any of it. Fucking miss. I was like, man, I could have got breakfast burrito. Fucking up. Instead, I got this crap. So I don't know. Maybe there's some people going in for this. I myself am not one of those people, man. But I saw some cringe ass people in the chat. Need. If you type in need in a Marvel Legends post stream, go fuck all the way off. Need. Boy, you need these nuts in your mouth. Hey, yo. It's like need. All caps. The fuck you need, man? What the fuck you talking about? That Nightcrawler head sculpt looks good. I'll wait until they make it on the classic suit. Yeah, the head sculpt does look pretty good. You're right. Looks better than that fucking 97 joint. Laughing my ass off. Fucking 8. Need. All caps. Need. Like, oh, y'all fucking cringe, bro. And then next up, we got some Generation X Husk. So, man, fucking hell. This is what I was like, who? Who's this? Who the fuck is this? Fucking shit. This was a miss, too. I was like, man, as gnarly as that head sculpt is, it's like that accessory and shit. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I don't think I need this. So I was like, yeah, these guys are saving me some money. I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I don't know. I know there is fans of people, or fans of building out teams and stuff. I know they did put out the Monet, put out the Chamber. Pretty sure they're gonna put out a new Jubilee pretty soon. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few more characters from this Generation X stuff, but I'm good. I didn't buy the Monet, I didn't buy the Chamber. Is that the only characters they put out from fucking Generation X? Because I think they had put out. Did they put out the Banshee in the colorway for this one? I can't even remember. But yeah, I don't know. I'm good on this shit. Like I said, this is like not super deep cut, but this head sculpt looks good. Like that head sculpt just says like a blonde, maybe Agent Carter or some shit. Like, I don't know, even like a fucking White Widow. Like that looks pretty good. But even the Monet had a really beautiful head sculpt. Like I said, the Marvel Legend ladies, like they got some beautiful head sculpts, but this is stupid. I was like, nah, not stupid, but this is just not for me. Like, I was like, I'm good. Big need on caps. Fucking cringe lords. I've always loved Nightcrawler, but I'll wait for the Mofex or someone else to make him. Need to pass on this Husk figure, on that Husk figure. Yeah, big need. If I get her, I'll put her head on a female Shield agent. Yeah, exactly. They put it on a female Shield agent, or just use that head sculpt for something else. That might be worth the price, because I think this thing is gonna be clearancing out like $17 easy. I don't see a lot of people going in for this shit, but that head sculpt that might be worth it. At 17, it's not bad. And then we get some Extreme X-Men fucking Wolverine. And man, I know it's Wolverine, but fucking hell, man. How much Wolverine is too much? We're gonna find out one day, guys. And man, it might be getting closer than we think. Because shit, man, this is like overdone, overkill, man. I'm like, Wolverine the fuck out. I just want that fucking brown suit, classic comic. I don't want that Secret Powers one and the X-Force, and I'm good, man. And honestly, if Mofex puts that reissue out to that brown suit, it might be too little too late on the Marvel Legends. I'm not gonna lie. Because shit, I got the X-Men 97 Wolverine. That's probably the better one. I've got my fill already. I've gotten like every Marvel Legend Wolverine that they put out in that fucking tiger stripe I've picked up. Fucking sold through some. I'm good. I don't want more looks, different Wolverines. I'm okay. And if they get into this fucking extreme X-Men shit, I'm okay there too. I'm good. This is not like the best years of X-Men shit. But I don't know. Maybe people going for it. Is that lower half? Like, are those legs new and shit? Because those are kind of new. Got like pinless, got like cargo type pants. So I don't know. Maybe for custom fodder, it could probably be used for stuff. But just as I don't know, unnecessary purchase for me if I was to get this. So I'm good. Passing on this. Need a life. Yes. That's kind of how I feel right now. I'm like been up here for fucking 3 hours. I'm like, fucking goddamn it. Big need. Go back and watch that stream. You see the people in that chat, bro. Need. Bro, get that damn nuts out of your mouth. You'll live, trust me. And then next up, we got the X Factor Cyclops, the all new Optic Blast. And man, he looks pretty sharp, man. I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty damn cool. But like I said, is this a need? I don't think so, man. Not for me. Optic Blast looks dope as fuck, though, man. I'm like, god damn it, you piece of shit. I want that shit, but man, I don't think so. I'm getting this one. Is this one I buy? Take the effect out and then return? Maybe. Oh man, when we get into the bath, I typed that into the chat. I said I can't wait to go in for this whole wave and then return it to Target without the bath pieces. Just being a dick. Oh man. But you know what? When you see these fucking waves, it's like, man, I can't even knock the people that do that shit. I feel like an idiot if I'm not doing that. Now I gotta go do that. Because this is some bullshit. This is some fucking bullshit. Like seriously, looking at this whole wave, I'm like, fucking shit. So you mean to tell me when we take a look at this bath, I gotta buy all this dog crap? Like, what the fuck, guys? Come on, give me a fucking break. I need to buy this dog crap. I don't know. I'm just not into it, man. And I was like hoping, I was like, man, this bath can't be that fucking cool. No fucking way. It can't be that cool. This wave sucks. Fuck this wave. I'm out. And then we get Maro. I was like, all right, cool. At least one good figure in the wave. I'm down. Yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 display all day, baby. Getting this one easy cop. This is a need. I need Maro. She looks so cool. Big need. So yeah, I'm in for this one. She looks pretty dope. Yeah, I guess they were kind of talking about like the bones going in her back. Hey, yo. So yeah, she looks pretty fucking cool. Not really a character I played too much with on Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I even forgot that she was in the fucking game. But yeah, this is a cool one. So for that alone, big need. This is my boy right here, Big Need. My boy Big Need. What up, Big Need? Boner of a figure. Oh man, I know we already got the comment of the night, but this is a close second. This is a close second from Ghost Half. I want Maro. Loved X-Men Legends. Okay. My man Tyler L. Big need. Easy need. Maro would have been. Bro, you spelled would have wrong, man. You got me fucked up, bro. You could put the fucking apostrophe VE, bro. That's would have, not would of. Would have been cool with the bones on her face. Oh yeah. That would have been a big need. Oh man. No, but she was cool enough. So yeah, this is a need right here for me, man. And yeah, they did tease out that fucking MVC2 cable, so they're kind of teasing people with future Marvel vs. Capcom 2 figures and stuff. Big needs for me. So I'm excited for that. And then they showed off the bath, and like I said, man, I was like, you goddamn piece of shit, man. You can't be serious. You're making me buy this entire dog shit wave for this badass. Now, I know they were calling this Nemesis, but this is fucking genocide, man. I don't know if you guys have ever read that Uncanny X-Force run, that Rick Remender run. That shit was fucking badass. And you know what's funny? I remember reading that a long time ago, and then I think it was like at the beginning of the year, I was kind of on that Marvel Unlimited app, and I was like rereading that. And it's funny, I had left off, I think on issue 15 or 14, where this dude blows up that fucking town. Where that little kid like rolls up to like Archangel and this dude, and he's like, "Are you guys superheroes?" And he's like, "Not really." He fucking blows his fucking town up. This is a fucking badass bath right here. This shit, like, this is a big need right here. This is a fucking huge need. But man, fuck, I'm gonna be fucked up if I buy that whole wave. Like, no fucking way, no fucking how. Like, I bought that Blackheart wave. I haven't even taken that fucking Damien Hellstorm out of the blister. I don't even know where the fuck I put it. I threw that shit somewhere. I might have even thrown it in the trash. I'm not even lying. I had like got a bunch of boxes that I had just piling up that I had just ripped out. And I just dumped everything in a huge bag. I might have just thrown that away. Like, that shit is just, I don't need. And I hate BAPs, dude. I hate fucking BAPs because it's just filled with like figures that you don't really fucking want. You know, it's like I don't want any of these. Like, going through the whole wave, this is the only one that I liked. I was like, man, this is the only one that I'm getting. I was like, I'm cool, I'm saving some money. But man, when they showed off this BAF, I was like, fuck, this looks fucking awesome. Like, it does look very fucking cool. And it's just like, man, you guys, like, why can't you just make these deluxe figures? You know, why? Obviously, like I said, you sticking these in fucking shit characters, blisters, and boxes. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get people to buy these characters, but man, this was a big need for me, and I think I'm gonna miss out because I don't see myself going in for the whole wave. If it's just one out of the fucking 6 or the 5, I'm like, nah, I'm fucked. Like literally, I was trying to go back and look and justify getting the other one. I'm like, man, this one I just want the optic blast. I said, would I be able to sell the Cyclops without that blast? I don't think so. The Wolverine, I'm like, all right, it's Wolverine. I could fucking stick him somewhere on my shelf. Who cares? But I don't even think he has a bath piece, so that's a no get. And this one is just the fucking head sculpt. Okay, that's cool. This fucking chick ripping her fucking face off looks terrible. So what's her power? She rips her fucking face off. Oh, that's awesome. This fucking Nightcrawler, big need. Not for me. But I mean, it does look like they're going to continue to build out some more of these X-Force characters, especially from that run. I know that was like Phantom X, Deadpool, X-Force, Deadpool, X-Force, Wolverine, and get a Psylocke, updated Psylocke soon. So I'm excited for that shit. But I don't remember this motherfucker too much. I think it was more in the AOA shit. And then, so like I said, that Gambit is the terrible figure. I don't want this shit for shit. So, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna see. I don't even think online retailers do that shit anymore. I remember Dorkside used to just sell the bath. That's just like you might as well just buy the whole fucking wave. I think you save like $25. And then I think Big Nerdy, he does that on Nerdzoic, but I don't think he's doing that anymore. And especially not for this wave. Who the fuck is gonna buy these without the bath pieces? Hey, fuck. You got a problem if you're buying this shit without the bath pieces. If you're buying this shit at full price, I think you got a fucking problem, man. But that bath, like I said, that shit's, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with that one. That shit's fire as fuck. Cause yeah, even in that Uncanny X-Force one, I remember the part he just fucking blows Wolverine's fucking like half of his body off. Like he just blows that shit away like in 1 second. Like motherfucker just like shoots his ass and he just like rips his entire like left half off. It's like, oh shit, this dude killer. But yeah, I remember him in AOA, wasn't he Holocaust and shit? And then when he's in this body or in this like suit, I forgot like the whole story behind that shit. But yeah, I think it was like Dark Beast or some shit put him in there. And then I think it's like Mom was hiding them from Apocalypse and stuff. And I remember that issue where Archangel like tells his mom like, did you bring the kid? And she's like, yes. He's like, promise me you're not gonna kill him. And he's like, nope. And then he like sees him and you just see the panels, this huge ass fucking just looks just like that. It's like, oh fuck, this shit looks crazy. But yeah, I guess they had to change their name, his name. I didn't know they changed his name, but I guess that just might be recently. Nemesis. Stupid, bro. Just call him genocide. Who cares? It's not a YouTube friendly word. Like fucking Canadians, whenever they talk about this crap, it's like, bro, it's a constitution. There's a little thing called the Constitution, guys. You might want to look into it. Kind of protects our rights as citizens. So yeah, this is a big need for me, but like I said, I'm fucked. So I'm probably not gonna get it. Read good or English? Fucking Andes. I thought the Marvel vs. Capcom cable came out already. Different cable. Nah, he just kind of brought it out to kind of tease, like, hey, this is a character from a video game. Wink, wink. You know, he always does these little cringe teases and stuff. So I don't know. Bath is a need. Yeah, Bath is a big need. I want that black heart. He reminds me of Yahuta Predator. Yeah, he does. But I got him for that Marvel vs. Capcom display. Bath is the only think keeping 80% of the wave going to ollies. Yeah, like I said, and there's also people saying that this whole wave might sell out. They're probably not making too many of them. But man, I haven't seen like too many waves sell out recently. I've seen a few figures from wave sell out, like that cable I think sold out a couple places. But like you could still track down like the Black Heart wave, the fucking Zabu wave. Not McFarlane's we're talking about here. You can get these shits later on. So I don't know. I don't know if you wait for the whole thing to go on sale, but I think off the jump, I'm gonna get the Morrow figure, and then I'm gonna wait to see for the rest of them to go on sale, and then just I don't even care. I'm probably gonna throw the figures away. Just take the bath piece. I don't want that crap. I want that crap anywhere near my collection. Girl that can rip off her plastic face. I didn't know there was a Madonna plastic figure. Oh man. So yeah, gotta wait to see. But yeah, this bath looks awesome. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure they're gonna cook up that X-Force team pretty soon. They're probably gonna reveal that next year sometime. And yeah, probably gonna get Archangel also, and then like the Horseman in that series, like the fucking like that Civil War guy. I think it was Famine. I forgot, or Pestilence. I forgot what the fuck which one he was, but I don't know if they released those guys and shit. War, that big ass fucking huge fucking like demon thing. Like if they release that buff, that'd be a crazy figure. So we gotta wait to see that. And then yeah, this looks like that was the whole wave, the whole 2 wave reveal. So not that exciting, like I said, end of the year fucking hype. Maybe killed that, but I was excited to catch this stream, and I felt like it was a little bit lackluster from them. But I don't know, can't all be bangers, but I think we can all agree the bath is pretty dope. So gotta wait to see how many people pre-order this thing and just how happy they are with the whole wave. I don't think they're gonna be that happy though, because it just looks like a whole bunch of shit piled together. Oh, we'll wait and see. And then this is gonna go up for pre-order, I believe, on the 12th. So this week coming up. So catch that going up for pre-order. But like I said, I don't think you're gonna miss out on anything. Then they did tease off some stuff. So it looks like we got the Adam Warlock figure on the left. I believe this Spiderweb. Shout out to Tyler L. He showed off that effect the Spider-Man uses in the Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where he's swinging the guy in the air. So yeah, that could definitely be something. It could be the Venom, could be the Spidey. I don't know. And then the one all the way on the right, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know where that's from. So if you guys have any idea, let me know. And then, like I said, the Hot Toys reveals, keeping it with the Marvel. Look how they advertise this, bro. Peter Parker anti-Venom suit. This is what I mean. This is like the shit that they're running into now. It's like this is Spider-Man in the anti-Venom suit. This isn't Peter Parker in the anti-Venom suit. This is Spider-Man, guys. So it's kind of crazy. Like I said, when you see this, it's minor details, but I think it's just ridiculous, dude. It's just so stupid. And it's just because of that. Because they don't have a proper name for Miles Morales as far as like a superhero name. So it's like, you know, he's gonna be labeled as Miles Morales in this suit, and this dude's Peter Parker in this suit. It's like, man, that's fucking dumb. Like, you don't get that for any other character. It's like, we're gonna take a look at the fucking Iron Patriot. That shit doesn't say Norman Osborn in Iron Patriot suit. It just says Iron Patriot. That's the character. This is Spider-Man, dude. This is dumb, you know. And like I said, it's minor nitpick, minor little detail. But when I caught that, I was like, it's Peter Parker. Where the fuck is the Peter Parker head sculpt? Where's the Peter Parker civilian clothes? It's like, this is not Peter. I mean, yeah, I know who it is underneath, but like, nah, I thought this was dumb. The suit itself looks pretty cool though. I haven't played the game myself, but man, I don't know, that shit was the hype. And yeah, I'm actually kind of waiting to see a Marvel Legends reveal of this. I wouldn't mind picking that up. It looks like a dope ass suit. The effect pieces look pretty cool for this Hot Toys. So I'm pretty sure like the power set that he has in that game changes up a bit with the suit. But yeah, I know there is like a leak list for like a Gamerverse Marvel Legends, and it might be this one. You know, I think that was like the speculation going around. It might be this or it might be something else. And then they got the Hot Toys Venom from that PlayStation game. That thing is humongous. Just look how fucking large he is compared to this shit. So I know that one's a hot pre-order. I know people are waiting for that one. But yeah, just getting a proper display of this game. I saw like the Hot Toys account there saying like for your video game display, this would be pretty cool. And I'm like, yeah, that would be cool. But that's like over fucking $1,000 worth of shit if you throw in the miles. So I don't know. Fighting Codename says, need all that white webbing. Need. Yeah, exactly. He's like, look at all this shit. Oh man. Third image looks like the Bastion mecha suit in X-Men 97, 87 or 97, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know too much about this like suit or the video game, but just based off of the effects, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is obviously what he fucking uses to take down this huge ass Venom and shit. That black object is the knives from Archangel. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, right on. Yeah, so that's a good tease then. Yeah, that's a guaranteed coming then. A lot of white stuff on that Spider-Man figure. No Diddy. Hey, yo. That dude's blowing his load right here. Look, he's just shooting his entire load at him. Oh, man. That's terrible. But yeah, get your Peter Parker figure. This Peter Parker, guys. That's what we got to sell. Peter Parker. It's not Spidey. It's Peter. It's like, come on, man. It's so stupid. And I guess it's stupid to point it out. It's like, oh, that's stupid. You're pointing that out. But it's like, I mean, you tell me. Is it Spider-Man anti-Venom suit or is it Peter? I think it's Spider-Man. The same guy. Yeah. I pre-ordered the video game Venom, and I'm hitting myself for not waiting for the comic book Venom. Yeah, I remember we were talking about that when they showed off that comic version. I had to go in for the comic version, man. I'm like, man, I want like a cool fucking Hot Toys display. And there's like some characters that are coming out that I'm like, yeah, this looks like a good version of that. 1/6, so copping that. So this did go for pre-order, I believe, already on the Sideshow site. I believe it's like that 260 price point or 290-ish might be. So not too expensive. And then they got the Iron Patriot. Or no, wait, this is Norman Osborn Iron Patriot suit. So they gotta label it correctly, Hot Toys. And man, I gotta say, this shit looks fucking awesome, man. I did pick up that Cabal 3-pack from Marvel Legends this year. And that fucking Iron Patriot figure is awesome. It was like the best one in that pack for me. The Doom was cool. The Taskmaster was cool. But man, the Iron Patriot, I just felt like that shit was just the star of the pack. The Osborn head sculpts were killer. But man, looking at the metallic paint on this, it's like, man, Marvel Legends, please do something like this. That'd be fucking awesome, man. Or like even just like I don't know, an import company. I'm sure they're gonna fucking get down making something like this one day. It just looks so fucking cool. You got the cap shield with this. Like, yeah, this looks badass. If I had a proper Hot Toys like Iron Man display, like I would definitely like rock this in there. Even though obviously I know this is Norman Osborn, it just still looks like a cool fucking Iron Man suit. Like that shit just looks badass. Like the colors just pop on this shit. And like I said, that metallic paint, two newly developed interchangeable chest armor. So that's cool. Give you different looks on them. But for that money shit, you better give me all the damn looks. But yeah, pretty cool Hot Toys, man. Not bad. Like I said, it's they already got like the molds for a lot of these Iron Man suits. It's just easy to repaint these, but there is some new shit on here. Like that helmet's new. Um, it just has like that Norman Osborn fucking hairline and shit. That's funny. But yeah, this shit looks cool, man. I saw a lot of hype on this one going up. So I believe this is a Hot Toy store exclusive. So gonna have to probably catch on that Hong Kong website. I didn't get the price on this one, but I believe if it's anything like the other Iron Mans, a little bit over $300, 350 around there. So be on the lookout for that. And then jumping back to the 112 stuff, kind of close out the show pretty soon. Got Operation Monster Force, so more stuff coming from Fresh Monkey Fiction, all new wave. I gotta say, it looks pretty cool, interesting characters. I do got a couple of the Delta Troopers. I got to get those in hand. I got them in my pile of loot. But this dude right here in the back cut right here, it kind of reminds you of Something's Killing the Children and shit. So I don't know. I know they take inspiration from a lot of different kind of characters, different genres and stuff. So it might be pretty cool. Might be worth taking a look at when these go up for pre-order. Or I think they went up for pre-order already. I just didn't get all the solicitations of all the characters, but they're always showing off new stuff. And then, like I said, them being a Fresh Monkey Fiction, it looks like they got all new wave of this Naughty or Nice collection. And man, dude, I feel like these damn Santas, there's so many of them. And when I go on BBTS, I'm like, there's no way these have all sold out from past waves. And a lot of them have, surprisingly so, man. But this wave here, man, is this week's edition of Action Figure Overdose? It might be, honestly, because going through the wave, we got Santa Sleigh, and this shit looks pretty fucking cool. Obviously, the reindeer not included. I believe those got shown off in the last wave. I know Robo right now, he has a review up for that whole wave. So if you're interested in kind of taking a look at the reindeers, here you got the sleigh for them. So that would be cool to kind of get out, 12 reindeer and shit in front of them, but that would be an expensive piece. The sleigh looks fucking dope. The sleigh looks like, it just looks like Santa's sleigh. I didn't get any images of like the inside of it, but like on the inside, it has like this whole like electrical panel and stuff. It looks like a fucking sports car and shit. Like the inside, that looks pretty awesome. And then yeah, they were kind of showing out how you could connect the reindeer and shit and all that. So that's cool. Like I said, if you're getting the proper Santa display, it would be cool to get a sleigh and a few reindeer, maybe all 12. I don't know if you get all 12. And then you get into the figures, and here we got the Santa Tatar. I don't know, man. This is a little bit too much, man. This is kind of cool, but like I said, since they've already done so many Santas, man, I'm so stupid for not going in for that cyborg Santa when they showed him off. It was like a cyborg one. There was like a Terminator looking one or some shit, like a camo one. There was all kinds of goofy versions, and a lot of them have sold out, man. Even the classic Santa, I believe there's a reissue pre-order up right now. It's just a lot of the times with these shits, I like, man, they come in stock like in springtime, summertime. I'm not even thinking about getting any of these. Had they had all these in stock right now before Christmas, it might be instant pre-orders, man. I'm actually kind of thinking of getting that barbarian one and shipping that out with my Palu before it gets here for Christmas. But then it's just like it's just a dumb fucking Santa Claus figure that I'm just gonna have fun with for like a few weeks and then just put on my shelf and never really play with it again until next year. At least that's what I have in my head. And it's $50. So it's like, I don't know if I want it for that. Because yeah, looking at these like Minotaur Santas here, you got the Cramputar. It's just like fucking, this is just fucking stupid, man. Like seriously, I'm like, all right, enough is enough. Like fucking hell. Like I get it, they got to kind of keep reimagining this to keep this line fresh, but man, just reissue some of those old cool ones instead of making this stuff because I don't know how well this is gonna sell. It is kind of cool engineering wise though, but I mean, just look at this. It's like it would be funny if you get like this sleigh and then you get 12 of these fucking Santa Tatars to pull that shit, and then you just get a reindeer riding the sleigh, like a regular reindeer's riding the sleigh, and this motherfucker pulling it. Oh man. So I don't know. And then this Cramputatar, I don't know. It's a little stupid, man. And then we got Zombie Pirate Santa. And I gotta say, man, this is definitely this week's edition of Action Figure Overdose. This is fucking stupid, man. Like, seriously, I was like, so you got Zombie Santa and then you got Pirate Santa, and now you could get them both together. Like, fuck off. Fuck all the way off, man. This is dumb. Like, seriously, this is fucking retarded, man. Like, this is just unnecessary and just like I said, just retarded. But man, they're not the worst looking things in this whole wave. Look at these little kid figures, man. We got Christmas children Ryan. So got this little wiener named Ryan right here. I mean, cool little kid bodies, but man, those head sculpts, bro. What the fuck are those, man? It's like the little girls look like little boys with pigtails. They got the little fucking chipped teeth. Like, I don't know. It does come with a Chase mystery gift, so that would be kind of fun to figure out what's in there. But you got the cookies, the milk, the little gingerbread man, the gifts. But man, I just can't get past these fucking head sculpts, man. They look like some straight up nightmare fuel. Like, just holy fuck. Next up, we got Bobby. So we got Bobby. Oh man, they give him like these different like names that are, you can call a girl Bobby, right? You can call a girl Ryan. I have heard that. Boy Bobby and boy Ryan. But man, well, holy fuck, dude. Like seriously, they're sculpting on some crazy shit like this. Like, man, the least you could do is sculpt out some cuter looking kids. These kids look like fucking nightmare fuel, bro. Like, holy fuck. This is scary shit, man. It's supposed to be Christmas, not Halloween. Next up, we got Brianna. This is like a little kid. Oh man, I do like that the cookies kind of changed. They got like different kind of cookies and shit. You got the little frosting for Santa, a little stocking. That's kind of cool. A little different PJs, but look at this one. Holy fuck, man, Sally. Holy shit, bro. This is fucking terrible. Oh man, like I said, this is the ugliest figures I've seen. Like, oh man, they're worse than that Marvel Legends fucking X-Men wave. Not saying a lot, but I mean, I don't know. It'd be cool for like a little display or something, some kind of action figure photography. Maybe this fucking evil Santa's some fucking murking off these little kids, killing them and shit, because they do look like they do deserve a gun to their face. They look terrible. This is worse Samurai Santa. Oh man, I think it might be a hot sell, man. If they do come up with that, that sounds actually pretty badass. So I'm pretty sure that won't be far off before we see that. 8 and Skate says, "Great show, more happy holidays to everyone. Got to head to work." Yo, 8 man, have a good shift, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. As always, crazy ass Santa wave. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like this shit. Maybe I get one in hand. It's crazy too because I remember when these came out, they were like in Marvel Legends, like boxes and shit, and I was like, "Oh, that's funny." And now they're like in DC Multiverse boxes. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So weird. It's like that's crazy. I should have got some of the inbox images, but I was tripping out on that. But anybody going in for these? Like, I hate to be bashing shit that people are buying all the time, but I am always up here talking my shit. So why these kids have 5 o'clock shadows, right? I was like, why does this fucking kid have a fucking beard, dude? Especially this one right here. This is like what the fuck, man? Like those head sculpts, this is not one set of kids look like, oh yeah, this is a cute little kid. They look like ugly as fuck, bro. Like all of them. They look terrible. And Papi Muñeco needs Muñeño needs. Oh man. Need. Big need. Release these on Q1 2026. When are you having them for next Christmas? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? It's like, man, you're gonna put this wave up, put it up for pre-order summertime, have it ready for by fucking November. Have the pre-order go up like spring. Have it ready by November, dude, to ship out. It's like you see these, and by the time you get excited, because I remember that first wave, I believe they were like coming in stock like January, February, and it was like, all right, yeah, I'll take a look at these next time around. And then by the time I did, I was like, oh damn, they're all sold out already. I was like, man, they must have been hot. Then they put out the second wave, and I lost interest. I was like, man, I thought they were just gonna keep reissuing the stuff, keep it like evergreen since it's more BBTS exclusive stuff. But I was just like, nah, I'm okay. And the faces are creepy looking. Yeah, they're fucking terrible. Get this shit off my screen for reals, man. Come on, Andy's is a big need. They look trans. Oh man, that's terrible. One in blue kind of looks like me. Oh, fucking Andes. That's fucking terrible, bro. Don't shit talk yourself like that. Don't trip, Omar. It's all fair game. Yeah, I can't say there's nothing wrong with being trans. They are terrifying. That's why I'll get them. Yeah, I mean, for action figures, I think people have a lot of fun with these little kids. You just like have them fucking getting killed off or something because they look terrifying, you know. Like you got them getting killed off by one of these fucking pirate Santas or some shit, you know. That'd be pretty funny. I know they've done their little elves and stuff, and the elves have been like more 5 POA. So it is pretty cool that they're actually kind of packing articulation into this. And I'm kind of interested to see how good they are gonna move and stuff, you know, because it's like, yo, they're not just like 5 POA or nothing. They got like a cut right there on the torso. So maybe get some fucking movement out of these little demons and shit. But oh fuck, there's another one. Fucking holy fuck, how many are there? Fucking terrible. Oh shit, man, gotta get away from that. But keeping it with Christmas, next up we got the Figura Obscura 4 Horsemen drop that went up for pre-order this week, and here we got the fucking what's this shit called? A Christmas Tale, a Ghost of Christmas Past. And man, shout out to man Codenames. He actually fucking reminded me that yeah, these guys always put out a fucking Christmas figure every year so far. I believe they did the Krampus, they did the Father Christmas. They did the Jacob Marley, and now they're doing Homegirl right here, man. So every year you could probably take it to the bank around the 1st of December. Probably got a pre-order opening up pretty soon. And I gotta say, man, this is not really a line that I'm collecting as far as like the Christmas drops go. I did buy the Krampus. I believe that was their first figure obscura. The Father Christmas looked pretty. It looked interesting for what it was, but like I said, I think if I did need like a Santa Claus, I'd probably going for one of these like creepy looking fucking or fun looking naughty or nice figures and stuff. Like I said, some of those like goofy Santas, as goofy as they are, to me it just makes for a funner action figure. But when it comes to this Figura Obscura stuff, I haven't been picking up too many of them, but every time that I have seen photography done of them, especially like that Jacob Marley one, it's very impressive shit. And yeah, it looks like they're kind of putting together pretty decent figures for like anybody like fans of these like Christmas stories or just I don't know, good action figures in general. I would say, like the sculpting that they're putting into them look pretty cool, especially that one that came out last year. That Jacob Marley was like really fucking good looking, like sculpt wise and shit. Came with a shit ton of accessories. This one looks a little bit more, I don't know, like it does look like a good Ghost of Christmas Past figure, but it just doesn't look like something I need on my shelf or anything like that. I mean, for like a Christmas display or like just Christmas like decorations around your house, especially if you kind of have like a lot of these like Christmas type figures, it would be kind of cool. But for me, it was something I could just easily pass on. It wasn't anything I ran to pre-order or anything like that. But head sculpt wise, I did like this head sculpt right here. I felt like I could put that like on some figures that I have, like I forget the name of that wizard chick that came on not too long ago, but yeah, popping that head on there, maybe like the armors or something, because it's like different kind of skin tone would work. But yeah, that one looked pretty cool. Soft goods look all right. It's not like the best that I've seen from them, or I don't know if this CJ has them, but it does the job and shit. And like I said, it comes with cool accessories all the times in these drops. You got this cool like light post and shit with the candle in it. Looks pretty cool. Little Christmas shot you might be cooking up or something, photography wise. But I don't know. This is like I said, this is something I could easily pass on. I didn't know that they had it coming, something Christmas themed, and like I said, I haven't really picked up too many of these Christmas themed figures, so it was an easy pass. Man, he's getting the kick. Toy need with a knife for you. I probably gotta say those sexy eyes, those murder bots. I think those are looking pretty dope. And then shit, I already forgot what else the fuck we talked about. Man, I always forget what I talk about when I'm on here. Just give a kid 3-pack with multiple heads for a good price, and they'd go well with the neck of trick-or-treaters. Yeah, that's true, right? They should have done that. Like, they should have just, one kid, 3 different heads, maybe 3 different sets of hands. You're changing the skin tones and stuff. Yeah, they could have done it. And maybe they run into a little bit of trouble with the neck stuff, but I don't know. They could have done so much better than this shit. But like I said, the bodies and shit, they look interesting. Like, little kid bodies interesting, but those head sculpts are fucking. Maybe they're doing it for the people though. That's the reason Diggs is getting. They might, for that alone, because they look so ugly. It might be a sell. I'm always a sucker for a girl with 4 arms. Yeah, let's see what them arms do, girl. Yeah, the faces are great. Calm down, you fucking. Andy's goes to fucking one Legion con. Now he's a full blown shill. Oh man, no, the faces are good. They do look pretty good. And like I said, the accessories for this line always cook with that shit. She close up for ordering on Friday. Close up for ordering Friday, Saturday, 1 week window. That's what they say. I think they say that to generate hype on it, man. I don't think they get as many pre-orders as they'd like. Say, hey guys, this is closing. Last opportunity. Get it now. Tons of Bride of Frankenstein customs coming out of this one. Yeah, that's true. You're right, but man, I could kind of see them doing a Bride of Frankenstein. So it's like, I don't know, because like that fucking Frankenstein is like monster and shit. That's going on the top 10 this year. I forgot about that figure already, but that shit's going top 10. Kid's still scarier than this chick. Yeah, Jack Frost would have been a closer to a need. This is Ghost of Christmas, whatever, wasn't exciting at all. Yeah, you're right. Jack Frost would be fucking cool. And then I don't know, it just maybe they could do that like as a Halloween one / Christmas one, like it would be a lot doper of a release. But yeah, this one, like I said, I did see some hype on it because I don't know, maybe because they've already bought like the Jacob Marley, they got that Father Christmas figure. Maybe they are building out a proper Christmas like figure obscure display. But that's just like a very, very niche kind of thing for me. Can easily pass, but I did see a couple cool things on it, like these head sculpts. Like my man Andy's over there chilling for. This is bruh. Oh man, how's the booty arch on this ghost? Right? We're not getting to see the important shit, man. I don't see no goddamn nice head sculpts, right? I don't see the booty arching on this thing. What? Oh man, that's the one shot they missed. Need that lamppost. Big need on the lamppost. Exactly, bro. I'm like, you know what, man? I am a fan of good lampposts. Look at this thing. This is the best thing I got this week. This was a big need, bro. $17. I was like, oh, I need that. I need Dan, Ryan. I need you guys. Come on my show. Oh yeah, guys. Look out for a future interview with the Marvel Legends team. Come in 2027. She only needs one arm. Big need on that one arm. Big fucking need. And then the packaging, obviously, killing it. Nate Barch artwork. Is that Nate Barch? Is that how you pronounce his name? Nate Barch? Because he always be killing that shit. I do enjoy his artwork and shit. That shit is awesome on that Motu stuff and on the Four Horsemen stuff all the time, man. And then kind of keeping it on this whole, not really Four Horsemen, but man, I saw Trevor taking this beautiful shot of this Vampirella. It looks like Frazetta Icons coming out with another drop. We did get to see this tease out at SDCC along with their Conan coming out. So they got Frazetta Conan, they got Frazetta Vampirella. So you know those Frazetta girls, bro, they're gonna continue to pump out their grandpa's, illustrations, drawings, and stuff into action figure form, and shit. Not mad at them, man. They're putting out some pretty cool looking stuff. Obviously, you can have your nitpicks with this when it comes to like the articulation, but man, just look at that sculpt. She looking nice, bro. She's looking nice. So this goes up for pre-order on the 18th, and I'm sure we're gonna get the booty arch pics on that. So we do get to kind of see if this is a good figure or not. Everything else is just cherry on top after that. Because yeah, this is a beautiful looking Vampirella figure, man. I actually like it a lot. I like this head sculpt a lot too, man. If she's not too tall, I might go in for this one, man. I never got the fucking loose collector one. I was like, you know what, this might be around the same price, I don't know, but something about that loose collector one just wasn't doing it for me. I know this is gonna have less articulation, but I don't know, I just like the way this one looks a lot better. I don't know if it's just more closer to that Frazetta look that I like, or I don't know what it is, but I think it's just this head sculpt more than anything. It looks really fucking good. And look at that rack. Hey, yo. So gotta wait to see this one go up on the 18th. I believe that's when it goes up. Getting this information just off of 16 Shooters account. So if you follow him on Instagram, go check it out. And yeah, gotta wait to see on this one. But it looks like the accessory spread got the face plates. Big need on that fucking display stand. That shit looks fucking cool as fuck. It's kind of crazy that they got Frank Frazetta fucking on the tombstone. So that's kind of out there. So yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Be on the lookout for this one. I'm gonna see how much it is and just how tall it is, because if this chick is like 7 inches, it might be a little bit too tall for me. When it comes to the ladies, I'm a little bit more petite. But that arch, bro, that's the real important part, more so than the size on them. This head sculpt looks a lot more comic accurate. Yeah, I like this one right here, bro. I was like, man, they cooked at that shit, bro. I believe it's Eamon O'Donoghue that's like sculpting these out for them. It looks like he's sculpting out multiple Conan / Red Sonja / Vampirellas for different companies and stuff. So we're gonna take a look at a Conan right now, sculpted out by him from a different company. But man, you can definitely get your Conan feel. Thor and Nicosia says, good night, Omar. Loose collectors make some soft good stuff, just a bit too pricey. Yeah, some good stuff. I said soft good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they do make some good stuff, man. Like I said, I'm gonna see what's up with that fucking Death Dealer, man. I don't know if I have the itch for that shit when it comes out. I hope it doesn't sell out before I see somebody get a review in for that. But that Death Dealer looked fucking awesome, bro. That shit looked cool. I don't know if it's what was it, $300 or something? I don't know if it's worth that much, man. That was a lot of money. We gotta wait to see. Need on those nutsack knees. Yeah, the knees do look a little bit fucking jacked up, huh? They do look a little bit fucked up, and I feel like, man, if they would just do double jointed knees, it would look better than this crap. Because I know you don't want to cut up the skull, but man, you gotta. Single jointed knees always look like shit. I always remember that April O'Neil that NECA put out one time and shit. Oh, fuck, it shit look like peg legs and shit. Terrible. Oh shit, accessories are fuego. Yeah, the accessories are dope. Like that's a good set. And then, like I said, a new Conan action figure coming from believe this is I forgot the name of the company already. Fuck shit. But this is a Battle of the Blackstone Conan from Titan Comics. So I don't know if this is the latest Conan run that they put out. But man, this figure looks pretty fucking cool, man. And apparently this was like getting teased out at SDCC, but not a lot of people were talking about it or even kind of caught wind of it, because I think at the same time Frazetta girls were showing off their Frazetta Conan. So completely different Conan look, completely different figure, completely different company. But man, if there's a Conan out there, if you're out there and you're looking for a Conan figure, man, get your fix, guys, because there's gonna be plenty out there. I know that MEZCO King Conan is pretty dope. That first Conan that they put out is long gone. Second one they put out went pretty fast too. I know the Frazetta girls are gonna put out theirs. Be a little bit taller than that MEZCO, so I might take a look at that one. But this one doesn't look bad at all either. It should looks pretty sick. Double jointed knees on this guy. Looks good. Like I said, this looks good to me. So gotta wait to see what's up with the price on this one. yeah, it could probably use some butterfly joints and stuff. It's definitely not the most articulated, but sculpt wise, like this just looks like a badass Conan figure. So yeah, I gotta wait to see what's up with this one. And just yeah, what the price entails and stuff. I believe it's Heroic. I can't even fucking read that shit. I forgot the name of the company, but we'll be on the lookout for this one when it goes up for pre-order and see yeah, just how much it is and stuff. New Conan action figure in development. So you get multiple head sculpts, like different kind of hair pieces and shit, it looks like. Or yeah, different kind of hair at least. A helmet, the weapon spread looks fucking on point. Like that looks good, man. So definitely got everything a good Conan figure needs. Just gotta wait to see the price on it, and everything else. So got as it fully develops, we'll be on top of that. The new Conan requires you to email them and be added to a list. This is one of the Frazetta girls was promoting. No, this is not Frazetta girls. This is they had another one. They had showed an image of it, man, but this is a different company from what I understand, because the Frazetta is only using the Frazetta girls is only using the Frazetta painting. So this is not Frazetta's Conan. This is the Titan Comics Conan. And I forget the name of the company that's producing this one, but it's not Frazetta Girl. So they got a Conan coming out too, though. But yeah, I did sign up for their I guess email list or whatever. But yeah, be on the lookout for this. I forget the name of the company, but as far as I know, it wasn't Frazetta Girls. Omar, get that much needed rest, sir. Keep the content going. Have a good one. Yo, Darth, man, thank you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. And yeah, we're pretty much gonna wrap up the show. I just did save the best for last. DC Multiverse, guys. Target exclusive Orion Gold label figure coming. So Todd, it was late to the party as far as toy news, but man, when he hits, he hits, guys. And like I said, when they showed this off at I believe it was at New York Comic Con, this fucking Orion looks good, man. I'm copping this. It's kind of bummed that it's a Target exclusive, but like I said, Target seems to get good windows open for their exclusives. So probably going in for this fucking Kirby goodness right here. Yeah, this is gonna be a hot one. I'm copping this one. And then we got Wildcat, and I gotta say, this is a miss. Classic JSA character, but man, he he just looks like too clean, man. I follow this one guy on Instagram. I think it's Toy Collector Dar, I think. And he showed this off like, oh, which one do you guys like better, this one or my custom? And he showed off his custom on this. And it was actually on this body, on this Batman body this figure that I had is this Dark Knight fucking Returns Batman body. He like customized it, gave it like a full paint job, took off like the emblem on the chest. It's like all black, gave him his gloves with the wraps. And I was like, yeah, that shit looks way more badass. Like, if you've ever seen Wildcat 2 in like some of the comic runs and shit, like he is like pretty yoked up, So I feel like right here, McFarlane, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Even the head sculpt looks like shit. It doesn't look good. So I don't know. I thought this one was a miss. Easy pass going for Target. And then is Todd going full retard? I think he is, man. Because next up we got the Batman Dark Knight Returns McFarlane cover recreation figure. So classic cover to that Frank Miller comic. And this shit can't even hit that pose, man. It's kind of crazy. But like I said, I'm over here talking shit about Todd. Is he going full retard? I'm the fucking idiot buying the figure. It's like another repaint of it. So man, fucking man, Todd gets these little gimmick figures past these retailers. Can't be mad at the guy, man. It's like he's gonna continue to kind of pump out DC stuff. Doesn't have to sculpt anything out. I believe this has like a newer head sculpt though. So it's got like a closed mouth where the other ones didn't, or an open mouth, I think. Is that what they were saying? I forgot. And then I think they were pointing out like the emblem on his chest isn't like sculpted on. So you might be able to get this for custom fodder. Like I said, the guy that did that Wildcat custom, he used this body. And I think if he would have had this figure right here, it would have even came out even cleaner because it's just fully painted black already. So yeah, you could definitely kind of see people kind of using this as custom fodder, but I myself am not one of those people. I am not going to be using this as custom fodder. I only wanted the fucking lamp post, guys, the light post, and I don't think this one might come with it. Might come in a nice box, but that might be the only good thing on this thing. Other than that, easy pass. And guys, man, that's all the action figure toy news I have for the week. Thank you guys for joining me. As always a good time to kind of come in here and chop it up with you guys. I felt like this one dragged on a little bit though, even though I've been on for longer times. This one felt like a little bit longer. I think it was just that goddamn Marvel Legends way to kind of put me to sleep or bored me out, man. So thank you guys, man. If you guys stuck with me for the whole show or part of it or catch the replay, I always appreciate it, guys. Probably gonna be back one more time before the year is over. It is what's the date? December 8th. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can sneak in another one of these lives before year ends. I don't know if I can kind of put together like a top 10 live stream or something. I haven't even really like thought about that. Like, oh, what are my favorite figures of the year? I actually have to go back and watch the episodes to this show and like look at my hauls to remind myself what I got. Because a lot of times I'll like play with the stuff and then I just put it on my shelf and just kind of forget about it. But there was a lot of cool stuff that's come out throughout the year, and I do enjoy kind of seeing like different kind of content creators put out their like top 10 lists and stuff. Nobody has a definitive list, but it is kind of cool to kind of see what people's favorite releases were. Shout out, I didn't see him in here, but shout out to Pac Photos. I actually watched his DC Multiverse Society stream yesterday. Yeah, like some cool like DC Multiverse collectors on there, including like Rob D Toys, and some of the other guys that he does the show with all the time. It's a great live stream, dude. If you catch like or if you like DC Multiverse. And yeah, they were kind of just talking about like category wise, like best soft goods DC Multiverse figure. And I really enjoy that because it's not giving you their definitive like DC Multiverse, what were the best figures, but best vehicle, best soft goods figure, best Batman, best whatever character. Most disappointed. I did enjoy that. So I don't know. Maybe if I can get a few people to kind of come on stream with me, might do that. If not, fuck it, I might just do it myself. See if I can get that cracking and stuff. But other than that, no other news. Be on the lookout for the next stream, the next episode. Be episode 34. And yeah, that's it, guys. But like always, man. Thank you guys. Always really appreciate it. And yeah, always kind of love kind of coming in here and hanging out with you guys and stuff, chopping it up, good couple hours and shit. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. You guys take care of yourselves. Peace out.